I listened to so much audio today provided by Hassan Campbell, a.k.a. Poppy. Salute. And I have heard all I need to hear to jump out the window. And I'm jumping out the window tonight. Don't follow my lead. It's just a theory based upon experience, wisdom, having traveled, having lived in Los Angeles for about maybe 7 months or more. In 1990, having gone to California a dozen times, shall we say, going back to the mid-'80s. Cross-country pimping. Oh, yeah. So I want to start here. I want to talk about Wack100, what he has said to Hassan Campbell, and most people think that he was talking without the knowledge of being recorded. I'm not too sure about that. In fact, I think he may have assumed that at some point Hassan Campbell would regurgitate what he said to him. He's a very smart guy, Wack100, PKA Clayface, I call him. I've sized him up a long time ago. I think he and I are the same height, so both of us are barkers. We bark, we talk boss talk. I'm nobody's fan, but he's one of the most entertaining, goofy niggas I've seen on social media in quite some time. I think that he may have intentionally said things to Hassan Campbell, and again, even if he wasn't aware of being recorded, he said things because he himself has found his lane. Pay attention. He's had Clubhouse lit for the last 7 or 8 months. He's even got a podcast or something. I don't know where it's at, but I think it's in motion. He has found his lane. And I want to talk about Big U. Big U is, I think, 2 years younger than me. He's 55. I'm 57. I've never met either one of those guys. I don't think I've ever met Big U. And respectfully, Big U's gangster is now on trial. That's what we used to say back in the mid-'80s. Your gangster's on trial. Somebody has challenged you. Now, in the West, and I want to talk about gangland because that's the West. Traditions of killing. Traditions of killing. You can still get popped out there just so somebody can get a rep. Very different from the East, very different from the West. In New York, let me just go to New York for a second, then I'll come right back. If you don't have any cash, you do not have shooters. Nobody is killing niggas in New York on the strength like they used to. No, you have to have money to have shooters. If you don't have money, you got no shooters. So let's go back to the West, gangland. Wack100 is talking boss talk. And nobody in New York is going to do a damn thing about it. I say that respectfully. Respectfully. In similar fashion, how Suge Knight stood up on the stage during the Source Awards, banged on his chest. Nothing happened. Now, that's not to discredit New York killers and shooters, but there was not a bag put on Suge Knight's head for anything. There's no bag on Wack100's head for anything with regards to New York. Gangland, where Wack100 is, whether he's connected or not, and he's from the Valley. You should know this. He's not from Compton. He's not from Watts. They're not connected out there like that. But he does have enough power and money to make your life a living hell out there. That's the reason why he talks the way he talks. And I'm not going to get into what he said about Gilly, Wallow, Adam 22, Nori, Drink Champs. Who gives a fuck? You guys play with the particulars, call in if you like. I will entertain everything you say, but I just want to get some of this out first. I think he has made a power play. I heard exactly what you guys heard, and what really stood out to me, a man of a certain age, is what he said about Big U to Hassan Campbell, somebody who he doesn't even fucking know. He said he wears sweats every day. He don't even carry a hammer on him. That's what he said about Big U. He said, I know him. In a sense, that's putting the word out to the wolves. He's just an old nigga. And then he repeatedly said, it ain't like how it used to be out here. Almost, well, not almost, literally denouncing Big U's place and position now. Now, you can go to Big U's IG page. He did respond as best he could. He's a man of strong Muslim faith. He put up a video of Nipsey Hussle 9 hours ago, according to his IG page. And he has, right next to Nipsey's video, the GOAT, no matter what, enough said. And then the video of Nipsey Hussle talking, and Nipsey says, I think this was in relationship to when Nipsey was talking about academics on somebody's podcast, I forget. Nipsey said the public should not even react to clown shit. The public should follow real niggas. That's what Nipsey Hussle said in the video that Big U posted on his IG page. So he has responded in a sense. And he also said, I'm in the month of Ramadan, not dealing with COINTELPRO. So the two of them are clearly on the outs. And as I said, with all due respect, I think Big U's gangster's on trial. Now, respectfully, I don't know his financial situation. But Wack100 even said he's 55. He's scared to go back to the penitentiary. Troll babies, good evening. Pardon me. I didn't mean to ignore you. Did you hear that when Wack100 said he's old, he's 55, he's scared to go back to the penitentiary? Woo! That was a hard shot. Let me take a sip. He's scared to go back to the penitentiary. I have some notes here, just bear with me. November the 10th of 2020, they sat down with Nick Cannon on Nick Cannon's, Cannon's class, pardon me. They were both very careful in how they spoke about gang activity and so on and so forth. Big U even said to Wack100, you ain't no blood, for those of you who caught that. And Wack100, again, he's a smart guy. He's a big mouth, but he's a smart guy. He chose his words very carefully, and he spoke about his name and how he got his name. And I don't want to say there was tension between them, but they were very cautious in how they said certain things. Anyway, so they have history, you know this. Going back to, I think this is 2019, where Wack100 said that Big U scolded him over Nipsey Hussle comments. Well, right after Nipsey Hussle died, whenever the exact date of that is. And then Wack100, he said Big U scolded him. But it wasn't like he clowned him or punked him. No. He held up some type of drink, vitamins and vegetable drink or something like that. So he made a joke out of he and Big U's interaction over the comments where he said some pretty, disrespectful things about Nipsey Hussle after he passed away. You guys can call in if you like with regards to Lauren London and the alleged 30% that Big U was trying to extort. According to Wack100, audio provided by Hassan Campbell again. I'm kind of off of that, but it's entertaining, it's interesting. But I want to talk about the power play that I think is going down. And again, we're talking gangland. I think it was totally disrespectful, but I believe there was some type of intention there. There was some type of intention for him to say that to Hassan Campbell, not knowing him, but at the same time knowing that Hassan Campbell is a talker. And I say talker respectfully. I like the fact that he's talking. I even take some credit for bringing him out or throwing him out there. But I sent him an email to let him know that I do appreciate him 2 days ago. He probably won't respond, but that's neither here nor there. As an older man, you don't want younger people to think that there's any bad blood, you know? He has the right to think I threw him out there with regards to the Africa Bambaataa story. I did. I'm a journalist. I'm objective. That's all I'll say about that. Okay, other things we'll talk about tonight. Mike Tyson filmed punching a passenger on a flight. I think Mike Tyson was slapping that guy. If Mike Tyson would have been punching him, even at his age, that guy would have been really lumped the fuck up, huh? According to TMZ, the San Francisco Police Department did arrive on the scene, and they did detain 2 people. I'm assuming that's Mike Tyson and the passenger who we see in the video involved in the incident. Police added that after one of the people was treated for non-life-threatening injuries, the person provided minimal details. Sources close to Mike claimed that the man was extremely intoxicated, and they're saying that the guy threw a water bottle and hit Mike Tyson, but the police did not arrest anybody, so who knows where that's going to go, all right? Okay, I want to go to the phone lines. I want to hear your thoughts on my theory. It's just a theory that Wack100 intentionally said things about Big U to make a power play in the West. Big U is rolling with Kanye West and other people. He's getting his weight up, but at the same time, he's old. He's an old nigga. Wack100 found his groove on Clubhouse. He's got the attention of the younger generation. He even checked somebody. I heard it today. Somebody tried to call him cuz, and he said, "I'm not your cuz. That's Crip talk." Oh, I'm sorry. And and he's doubling down on his comments that he said to Hassan Campbell. He's standing on it. That's boss talk, kids. I have to respect it. Okay, all right. Let me bring a few calls in, and I'm going to get to some sponsors. And I have more to my theory, but I want to hear some of your responses first. I think it has to do with gangland and the biggest voice in the West and where we're going to go with this, all right? 205. Good evening, 205. I have a theory. Are you up to speed?
Yo.
Audio. Yes, sir.
Yo, what's good?
Hey, how are you?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yeah, I just want to chime in on that Wack100 and Hassan Campbell joint.
Okay. You're on a speakerphone. Come closer so we can hear you, sir. You got a whole lot of stuff going on in the background.
All right, let me come up off this. My fault. Pardon.
It's always a New York nigga. Pardon self, God. Pardon self.
Yeah. But nah, I'm in Alabama though. But yeah, I'm from New York.
I can tell. Peace, God. Peace.
All right, say no more, beloved.
Yeah.
But yo,
Come on.
I want to check. I want to talk about the Hassan and Wack100. Wack100 definitely made a power play.
Okay.
He definitely made a power play because he, like you said, Hassan is a talker, and he knew that Hassan would get on YouTube with his followers and everything, right, and put all that out, out of his emotion, because he's an emotional dude.
He's emotional for all the right reasons. I'm not going to take shots at Hassan. That's my guy, whether he thinks I'm a snake or not. I appreciate what he's doing. Go ahead, please.
Oh, most definitely. Now, I wasn't saying like he's an emotional dude from a bad standpoint. He definitely has a lot on his plate, and yes, I wouldn't joke on none of that.
Right.
But I know exactly what Wack was doing.
Okay. Can I ask, how old are you? You're from New York. You're in Alabama. Go ahead. Yeah.
I'm 34.
Okay. On on some G shit. I'm just throwing this out there. Don't agree with me just to agree with me. I think he made a power play. I think he's very much in tune with what he's doing in the West. Have you ever been out to California?
Yeah. I've been out there, Lancaster and everything. Yeah.
Okay, out in the West, it's out with the old and with the new. In New York, they ride old drug dealers' dicks until they die.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. You got that right.
Out West, you can't live off of an old rep. We want to see you still get it in or get the fuck out the way, old nigga. Go ahead.
You know what? That is 100%, and I think he's gearing up for his new army, because Wack, he has to find a way to keep his name in the mix and stay relevant. And you know, he definitely has his corner, you know, by way of Clubhouse and the gang movement and everything. So he's doing a good thing. But I just wanted to chime in. No, I mean, I appreciate the show. And
no, hang on. Stay with me. You're a New York nigga. With all due respect, you went down south to just switch it up. I'll just say switch it up, right? To switch it up?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Did you catch on some grimy shit when he said that old nigga, well, he didn't say nigga. He said he wears sweats every day. He don't even keep the hammer on him. Did you catch that?
I caught that, and that was ugly.
That was putting the bullseye on his back for the young wolves. He don't even keep the hammer on him.
Look. I take it as he's opening the door, so now people knows, like, yo, look at him.
Yeah.
You know, he's getting old. He's sloppy. I'll run up on him. He ain't got nothing on him.
You can run up on him. He's food. You can run up on him. He's food.
Yeah, give him that good old $1.50.
Can I ask? No, stay with me. Can I ask what?
I appreciate the show.
No, stay with me. What borough are you from? Don't give too much information. I know you say you switch it up. What borough are you from? Hello. Okay, he's done talking. This is just my theory. Folks, you don't have to agree with me. I've been to California multiple times. I stayed there in the early 90s. Most of you know this when I was a national director for Virgin Records. I flew in from Fort Worth, Texas, 1990. I was staying in North Hollywood. They rented an apartment for me, Virgin Records. I was in some park passing out sampler cassettes of Kid Frost. He had a song called La Raza. This is for La Raza. I flew in, again, from Fort Worth. I had a fire red jumpsuit. And I was in some park passing out these tapes. 4 guys came up to me. One of them said, "Yo, cuz, where you from?" With a smile. Me forgetting, because again, I had been to California maybe 3 times prior to that. And I said, "New Jersey." He looked me up and down, and it clicked. I said, "Oh shit, I got bright ass red fucking jumpsuit." I had on some type of medallions, some type of, I forget what it was. And he said, "Hey man, you dressed, you're not dressed right in this part of town." I said, copy. I just said copy because it already clicked in my mind. I was in the wrong place. His buddy then said, "Finish your business and we'll give you 15 minutes to get out of here." I was out of there in 8 minutes. I threw those fucking maxi cassettes to whoever and got the fuck out of there. The point is, gangland, the wolves, the animals, the savages, they will do you out there. And there doesn't have to be a bag on your head like New York and other places. Let me take another call and we'll come back. I want to focus on this theory. It's just a theory that a power play has been made by Wack100 and Big U. It's going to have to respond. 404, good evening, are you there? 404. Good evening.
Yeah, can you hear me, Star?
I can hear you loud and clear. How are you, sir?
I can hear you loud and clear. How are you, sir? How you doing, Star? This your man Pickle Knife from the Bronx. Let me tell you something, man. Your man Wack100, hey, yo, it's only a matter of time before he gets his karma, man. That guy's out of the line. He's a bozo. The stuff he's...
Sir, you've called before. Why does it sound like you're just trolling with that voice? Sir, why does it sound like some type of bad comedy routine? Why does it sound like that?
Nah, this your man Pickle Knife from the Bronx. What are you
I
talking
don't
about?
know. You don't give a fuck about you. It's your man. I'll put your number in the goddamn live chat if you don't really want to talk. Goofy ass nigga. 818, are you calling from the West Coast? 818, good evening. I got time tonight.
Hello.
Yes, good evening.
Hey, I just want to tell you, Star, I'm from L.A.
Okay.
I used to live in Pacoima for 10 years.
Okay.
I've never in my life seen Wack100. I lived in a Pierce apartment on Glen Oaks and Pierce. Never seen him. Never seen him on North at the apartments. I mean, at the housing projects.
Okay.
Never seen him. There used to be a few Bloods right up the street on Pierce and Foothill, Skeleton Crew. This dude is a liar, man.
I'm listening.
He's a liar. I mean, ask 818. Ask 818 to verify what I'm saying. Anybody know anything about Pacoima? It's Mexican gangs. You don't see black gangs out there. Where is this dude's hood at? Where? I'm asking L.A. Dudes that's from Van Nuys, Pacoima, Sun Valley. Where's this supposed hood? At the Hanson Dam around the corner? Nah, man, this dude's a fake, man. You go right around the corner from Pacoima is where they beat up Rodney King.
Okay.
Anybody that know that area knows right there on Foothill, that's where they beat Rodney King, right where the 210 freeway is.
Right.
I have I'm honestly never seen Wack100. All talk.
Okay, can I respond to what you just said, sir?
Yes.
Okay. I was born and raised in the beautiful suburbs, Scotch Plains, New Jersey, if you haven't Googled that. I'm sure there's people from Plainfield, Jersey City, and Newark who never heard of me in the 70s. But when I got to New York, in the early 80s, and I started running with them goddamn shower posse killers, and I had to put a screwdriver in somebody's fucking cheek because they didn't have the money to pay the guy who I was holding down, Braca. Does that mean I didn't do what the fuck I needed to do? Does that mean I didn't rep what I needed to rep? You're talking about a guy who got his weight up. However, even though you never heard of him, and I'm nobody's fucking fan. He's talking boss talk. He's got money. He's got shooters. He's been to the penitentiary. You never saw him. What does that really mean?
Never.
But what does that mean?
What was that, Star?
You never saw Wack100. What does that mean?
I just think I'm not even a gangbanger. I'm just saying somebody that lived out there.
Okay.
I never seen him.
Okay.
You see him you hear about him on the outskirts, North Hollywood.
Yeah.
Lancaster. Come on, man. Really, Big U is in the hood on Crenshaw. People seen Big U. People know about Big U. I just think Wack100 is suspect. Every time you see him, he's out there in New York somewhere. Why don't he? If you got all that mouth and you talking all that rough talk, be out there in L.A. where people can see you. These young dudes will smash you. Trust me. These dudes.
Okay, now hang on a second. Stay with me. You're claiming you're from out there. I see the 818 number. Let me ask you a question. If you were to see Wack100, let's just say at some fucking, I don't know, supermarket, you saw him, would you punch him or what would you do if you saw him? Yo, that's him right there. Oh shit! What would you do?
No, I'm just telling. Look, I'm 52.
No.
I'm just.
What would you do? Fuck all that. I'm just saying shit. Stop it. What would you do?
What am I gonna fight with this dude for?
So
I don't got no reason to
answer the goddamn question. So we're just talking. You're talking loud, but you ain't saying nothing. I asked you a question. What would you do?
But look, I'm asking you to ask 818 area code.
I'm asking you, goddammit. You call in talking about you ain't seen him. Answer the question. What would you do?
Yeah, I'm just trying to, to verify this dude's gangster. He act like he's so hard and he's so this and he doesn't. He's so that. Why don't he show his face in the neighborhood?
What would you do if you saw him? That's the goddamn question, man. Please answer the question.
I ain't gonna do nothing to the dude.
Thank you. Good night. I'm no fucking Buddy's fan. A nigga from fucking Vauxhall could say, I never seen that nigga Ali Kwan in 1979. What the fuck does that got to do with me shooting two goddamn Jamaicans at a dance hall party in 87? Bow, bow. Let me slow down and sip a little water. Hold on a second. Folks, it's just a theory. Just a theory. And make sure you subscribe to Jay the Bandit on YouTube. It doesn't mean I'm tough, doesn't mean I'm a gangster, but, get into a situation. As the nation of gods and earth used to say, you got to show and prove. Kid London, I got your donation. Star, congratulations on reaching 200,000 subscribers on YouTube. Troll baby, stand up. Sir, if I hadn't done all the dumb shit back in the days on the Star Chamber and Live and Direct, I would be at 800,000 subscribers right now. I lost 2 YouTube channels. I gave one away because it was just in the high-risk category. But thank you. Thank you. All right? JG tapping in. No, JG, I'm not on Clubhouse. What the fuck does a 57-year-old man, why would he be on Clubhouse? To talk to a bunch of niggas for free? I got too much shit going on in the daytime, man. I'm fucking banging steroids. I'm up at Lake Lanier. I'm trying to stay in the gym. Thank you for your donation, though. Hang on a second. Okay, somebody impersonating Wack100. Don't think I forgot about when you recorded the conversation between you and those tranny sisters. When you come to L.A., it's on site on Pyro. Man, I've been recording niggas for decades, man. That's a whole fact, huh? Stay recording niggas to stay out of the penitentiary. Never been scared of the penitentiary. Just didn't have time to go. Fuck that shit. Good evening, 901. I have a theory. Are you up to speed? Wack100 made a power move to get Big U out of the way. What say you?
Yeah. I'm up to speed, but I want to talk about Mike Tyson.
Okay. You've got to come closer to the phone, though, black man. You've got to come closer to the phone.
I'm on the phone.
No, sir, you're on some type of African headset. Please, sir. I'm trying to roll with you,
No, man, I'm up close. It's up to my ear. No, I'm up close.
Go ahead, sir. Mike Tyson.
I just want to say Mike Tyson just gave him a tune-up, man. That's just a tune-up, Star.
Right, yeah.
Mike Tyson didn't really put hands on that man.
I agree. Go ahead.
That man would have been dead if Mike Tyson put hands on him. He just gave him a tune-up. Like your mom used to give you.
My mom used to whack me with a fucking marinara spoon. Pow in the head. But Mike Tyson, yeah, I think he slapped him. I don't think he punched him. He was like slapping him. Pow, 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 pow. You know?
Yeah. And then the tune-up bloodied him. Can you imagine if he actually put hands on him?
Do you think the guy's going to sue Mike Tyson? That's the question now. Think he's going to sue him?
He should sue the shit out of Mike Tyson. Ooh. Mike Tyson is food right now.
Ooh.
He's food.
If I were Mike Tyson and the guy sued me, I'd sue the airport because you can't have people intoxicated on the plane like that, you know?
Yeah, well, streets got to eat, big nigga. Streets got to eat.
Yeah.
Shit don't stop. Shit don't stop, but I definitely sue Mike Tyson.
Okay. Can I ask what state you're calling from, sir? What state you calling from?
Calling from Tennessee.
Okay. Didn't you guys just have some law was passed out there where if you kill somebody, you can be held liable to pay the family or something like that? Is that Tennessee?
Yeah, but niggas running around Tennessee with no gun laws and shit. You can open carry with no license.
Right.
It's the Wild Wild West in Tennessee.
Well, we should all be able to walk around with guns. This is America, land of capitalism and fuckery. You know, I mean, if you ask me. But I saw something about if you kill someone in Tennessee, a parent or a child, you should pay restitution. That's some type of new law. Yeah.
Yeah, niggas die every day though, B.
Niggas
die every day.
Yeah. Thank you for tapping in, sir. Thank you.
All right.
Yes, sir. Okay, all right. Anybody care to challenge my theory? Nah, Star, you got it wrong. Let's go with Wack100 did not know he was being recorded. Why would he run his mouth the way he did to a New York nigga? Hassan's a New York nigga. Project nigga, you know? Project nigga. Suppose he didn't know he was being recorded. Why would he run his mouth like that? Do you think he gave a fuck? Or do you think that he said, let me take a chance on this nigga because I got Gillian Wallow under pressure. I got Adam 22 under pressure. I got academics on my side. Tekashi's rolling with me. Oh, I love the shot he took at Tekashi. He said he was broke. Had to give him $20 for gas. Troll Babies, did you catch that one? Clayface is entertaining as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. Get my drink on. Andre, I got your donation. Hang on a second. I appreciate your support as always. Wait a minute. Let me put this man's banner on the screen. Whilst I am reading his question. He does great body artwork. Specializes in Japanese tattoos, full body tattoos. There he is on the screen right now. www.andretattoos.com. Please tell him I sent you. All right, Andre says, the feds have a secret project started in the 90s of undercover agents that infiltrated gangs and even started record labels to set up drug dealers that wanted to wash their money. Wack100 is part of that project. I have to say allegedly, we don't know. It makes sense. Thank you for your donation, Andre. I was on such a mission back in the 80s, up until 1990. I didn't give a fuck. I just wasn't trying to hit the penitentiary. I went to Rikers Island one time and I said, it's fucking stinks in here. No air condition. I think 2 people had a hepatitis or some shit like that. I got a rash on my fucking leg after 24 hours. I said, oh, hell no. Who do I tell on to get out of here? 972, good evening. I have a theory. Wack100 made a power play. Are you up to speed? Do you care? 972.
Yo.
Hey,
how you doing?
What's up?
Can you hear me good?
I can. You're coming in loud and clear, sir. Please go ahead.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now, with this being said, we've been talking about what's going on. Because guess what?
Sir, can you turn that BET down in the background? It's bleeding through my system. There's an algorithm. Please. I'm here to talk with you. Whatever you got on back there.
Okay.
WBLS 107.5. Turn that down, please.
Okay. Well, 972 is an area code that is from Texas.
Okay.
And
come closer, sir. Come closer, so we can hear you, Curtis. All right.
Okay. Can you hear me better now?
Yes, sir. There you go. Go ahead.
Okay. Now, with that being said, I live in LA.
Okay.
So with what homie was saying, guess what? I know people. I got homies from Pacoima too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm a straight square. You know what I'm saying? Associated, not affiliated.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? With nobody.
Okay.
But with that being said, though, I got homies from Pacoima.
Sir, we want to hear you. Come closer to the phone, for God's sakes.
Ultimately,
come on, man. Sir,
you,
come closer to the phone or I have to let you go, please. What are you doing?
I got it right up to my mouth, bro. And I am working on a bullshit head system.
Yeah.
But I got it right up to my mouth.
Okay, you're calling from the internet. Go ahead. I'm listening. Go ahead.
So ultimately, what I'm saying to you is that what's been said, all that stuff that came out with Wack and all that like that.
Right.
Yo, I you know what? That is very dangerous, because with that being said, everybody around the country is already on one with him. They already own one. When I say own one, I'm just saying like homie, you know, he do his thing and all that. But like I say, I got some homies that's from Pacoima. One homie know him, but then it's not too many people that do. You know what I'm saying?
Sir, what would happen if you saw Wack100 at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and he was getting a fucking hoagie and a Diet Pepsi, and you're standing there, you know,
I'll be like,
a brolic nigga that you claim to be? What would you do? Would you snuff him?
Well, I can tell you exactly what I do.
What would you do?
If I see him getting a hoagie someplace, I'm like, hey, what's up, Wack? Hey, man.
Can I get an autograph, Wack? That's what you would do. Okay.
No, what I say is, Wack, is that shit real about what you done did? Or what you said, man? Is that shit true? Is it true, man? And he gonna be looking at me like, nigga, you TMZ. No, nigga, I ain't TMZ, nigga. I'm just a regular ass nigga that's asking goddamn question. You know what I'm saying? Cause nigga, the questions is out. Everybody's asking questions. Look, man, you done went out there, you done said some shit, man. Man, you done said some shit. Bro, London.
Sir, why wouldn't you press him? Why wouldn't you press him and say, give me your hoagie, man. Give me that fucking hoagie. Why wouldn't you do that?
No, I'll say give me a job or give me some money.
Oh, okay.
I don't need no goddamn hoagie. I got my own goddamn.
Right, thank you, man. You're asking for a job. Folks, I'm nobody's fucking fan, but don't call in here talking about the nigga ain't real, and then if you see him, you ain't gonna stall on him. You know? I don't know that nigga, but if the nigga ever get, you know, within fucking 10 feet of me, I'm gripping up. And there's no words. Just look at him. Well, nigga might feel some type of way behind Jason Taylor. Hey, game. Hey, girl. I don't give a fuck. Craig, I got your donation. Thank you, sir. Thank you for tapping in. Flamethrower. I got it right up to my mouth, bro. Oh, yeah, he said that. Pause. Po Boy 57, did you catch when Wack told Hassan the Crips, even Big U, have to come to him for the tools when they go to war with each other? Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. That's the reason for my title tonight, folks. It was a power play. Old nigga Star saw a power play. I don't want to give away all my secrets, but I don't want to shut nobody up who's talking about me on social media. Some of these niggas think I'm trying to shut them up. No. I don't want to shut you up. That's all I'll say. But thank you for your donation, Po Boy 57. LTK. I tell him, let's squabble like they like to do our West on Pyro. Okay, so that was some horrible fucking ebonics. King Vulture tapped in. During the social media age, Wack100 is extorting and lining people up. He is your average grimy dude, and there is only one way to deal with him. What way would that be, sir? I'm curious. What way would that be? And let me just say salute to New York niggas first and foremost, because I don't want, people thinking, I hate New York. I mean, I became a fucking dirtbag a total dirtbag. I mean, I was a dirtbag in New Jersey, a spoiled kid, beautiful suburbs. But when I got to New York, that's when I perfected being a piece of shit. I learned how to line niggas up properly in Brooklyn. Oh, I'd set you up. We could be standing in front of your building. I don't even fucking know you. And I say, yo, can I use your bathroom, man? I gotta take a dump, dude. I didn't have to take a dump. I just want to go up inside your apartment, look around. I was on that white horse, nigga. Hold on a second, guys. On the screen, Devious J. Please subscribe to Devious J on YouTube. Hey, Devious J, I got your email, man. Thank you for sending me the screenshots. He said he got a lot of traction from my platform by way of, the promotion and the positioning of different things that we do. Thank you for your email, Devious J. 347, we're talking about Wack100 and my theory, the power play. What say you?
Star, what's up, OG? What's going on?
Rory, what's up, man? Good to hear from you. What's cracking?
Oh, LA looking bad out here.
Let's go.
Oh, shit. I can't believe that. I can't believe he fell for the okie doke with some dude from Bronx River. Why these Cali dudes so corny, man?
Oh, let's go, Rory.
Oh.
Let's go.
Oh, he wanted to make friends. He wanted to be California Dreaming Beach Boy. He thought he was friends with some dude from Bronx River Projects. Come on, man. Nobody's your friend out here. We're from the nitty-gritty, man. We're from the city. We're from...
Is New York up? Are they all the way up?
What?
Is New York up? Did they get the W?
Oh, come on, man. New York is all the way up. You got to give Hassan his props, man.
Absolutely.
Hassan played them Cali dudes like suckers.
Absolutely.
Come on.
Let's go. Talk.
Hassan and Bullies Gotti got them looking corny, man.
Gotti gang.
The whole thing, I saw it today. I kind of caught up with it. And I saw the whole thing revolved around him saying there was a sex tape, right? Wack100 was caught saying there was like a Nipsey Hussle sex tape. Right?
That was yesterday.
Yeah.
We went over that yesterday. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's what the whole thing kind of revolves around. Like they were, he paid his homeboy to bang his broad, right? Mm-hmm. And then he tugged it down. that was what. So they're calling him. They're calling him Surf and Turf Nip now. That's what they're calling him, Surf and Turf
shit.
Nip. Yeah.
Hang on a second, Rory. Did you catch Charleston White, who I've never met, but I appreciate what he does? Charleston White went into detail saying that Eric Holder shot Nipsey Hussle 6 times, which represents rolling 60s. Did you know that?
I didn't know he had shot him that many times, but maybe he's the boy in the video. Because all of a sudden, all this stuff in hip-hop's coming back to the boy. It's always the boy, like Benzino, everything comes back, Alpo. Yeah, it's always the boy. There's always a boy involved, And here we are again. Nipsey out here looking bad with the boy in the video, So,
well, hang on, because we haven't seen the video yet. Now, Rory, hold on a second. All right, so you're not feeling my theory. You think that Hassan caught him lacking. We have what we have. Did I hear something about, I didn't get a chance to really watch Hassan too much today. Is Wack100 talking about suing Hassan Campbell? Did I hear that?
Yeah, I think he said Hassan was saying that he was going to sue him or take down his channel or something like that.
Okay.
That's what he was saying. Yeah.
Sucker shit.
He's going to try. Well, Hassan paranoid, man. He grew up in Bronx River Project, so he's paranoid. Everybody knows that. He's from the slums. You can't trust nobody from over there. That's since the 70s, they got a bunch of weirdos running around Bronx River Project. You can't trust them. Anybody said they're from Bronx River Project.
Right.
You gotta tighten your cheeks and duck walk away real quick. Real quick. Yeah.
Okay, so hang on, Rory, stay with me. Are you up to speed? Big Hugh, who's celebrating Ramadan right now, he put up two posts on Instagram. One which is 19 hours ago. I'm in the month of Ramadan, not dealing with COINTELPRO. Then he put up 9 hours ago on Instagram. a video of Nipsey Hussle, and he says, the GOAT, no matter what. And it's the video where Nipsey is saying the public should not react to clown shit. The public should follow real niggas. Did you see any of this or no?
Yeah, well, one thing I didn't notice is nobody's come out and said the video don't exist. I haven't heard anybody. They said a lot of stuff. You know, you gotta love these prison Muslims. Anytime heat comes down on them a little bit, they turn to prison Muslims turn to their Ramadan. Big U is about as much of a Muslim as I am a Crip. You know, come on, man. Come on, man. You know.
Light skin Rory dumbing out.
I can't believe these LA looking so bad out here. Where's the boy, Star? Where's the boy in the video?
We're going to get to that tomorrow. I'm going to drain this story. I'm here to eat off of the bullshit. Rory, stay with me.
They calling him Surf and Turf Nip. He orders a seafood platter with an extra side of beef.
Rory, hold on a second. I want to bring in, is it Spanky from the BX? You've been on hold, man. You sent it a donation. Spanky, are you there? Spanky.
Hey, what's going on, Star? How you doing this evening?
All right, hold on a second. Rory, you still there? Where's Rory? Rory, hold
yeah,
on.
I'm here.
Stay with me. We got to take a couple of calls. I want to keep you on the line. Spanky was cracking, man. I got your donations. Thank you, Spanky.
What's cracking, man?
What's going on with you?
Great show tonight, as usual.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, I do think Wack100 did make a power play. I don't know the dynamics of LA gang life.
Okay.
But I do believe Wack wants to be the go-to guy out there, whatever that means.
Yeah.
For the gatekeeper for whatever goes on out there.
Yeah.
But it does bother me that Hassan. The first thing that bothers me is Hassan was on to either Big U or Wack100. That's kind of fishy to me.
Say that again. Say that again.
The fact that Hassan was on a call unbeknownst to Big U and Wack100 recording. That's weird to me.
No, he was on a call with Wack100.
Okay.
I
thought
you're confusing me.
Kind of like
you're confusing me.
I thought he kind of listened in on a call, like he was almost on the conference. I heard what was said, but
okay.
I got the impression that he was kind of like almost on a conference call, but they didn't know that he was on the line.
Right.
That's the impression I got.
Pardon me, I was thinking of something else. Go ahead.
I did hear the commentary, but even still, whether that's the case or not, and if it's not, he told him, and I find that weird. He would tell someone so far removed from L.A. that kind of information. In other words, he's just a big mouth, like you said.
It's big mouth, yeah.
But but I want to say this though. I know you come at New York hard. I can't speak for Brooklyn. I can't speak for Brooklyn. I can speak a little bit for Harlem. I can't speak. Well, I can speak more for Queens, and I can speak certainly for the Bronx.
Okay.
Let me tell you right now.
Please.
Ain't nothing sweet in the Bronx.
Right.
Ain't nothing sweet over here. Right. Ain't no Wack100 coming through the Bronx talking loud like that, and New York Negroes looking at him like, oh, we scared. Oh, hell no. You think it's gang life out in L.A.? Well, first of all, I don't even know why they don't even consider the Bronx not gangland because...
Okay, hang on, Spanky. Stay with me. I want to respond, and I always enjoy talking to you. Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
I come at New York hard because I ran those streets. Those streets. I have a lot of respect for a lot of cats from my generation. New York is the home of swag, style, flossing. New York cats went across the nation and introduced hip-hop to multiple states. I come at New York hard for a reason. I appreciate New York, but at the same time, I was part of the bullshit. I did a lot of stupid shit. Mm-hmm. I laugh sometimes that I'm still alive. I look in the mirror and I say, damn, they didn't kill you yet? But anyway, with regards to the gang topic, New York gangs are not in any way, shape, or form under the same philosophy or ideology of L.A. gangs. That's
Correct.
That's gangland. New York, the five boroughs are considered the bastard childs of L.A. Gang life. That's just a fact, man. That's a fact.
Well. Let me just bring up one point about the Bronx. Like I said, I can't speak for the other boroughs. You know, back in the late '60s, which you probably would have heard of this gang called the Black Spades.
Yes.
They had a very
Yes.
Yeah, the Black Spades. They started in the late '60s. They had a very similar startup like the Crips out in L.A., you know, protect the neighborhood, da-da-da-da-da. Let me tell you something. I grew up in the 70s, and by that time, those guys weren't even regular spades. They were like baby spades that were my age and older. There was nothing sweet about that, and they were all throughout the Bronx. I think at one time, they were like 15,000 deep. Not 2,500. They were like 15,000 deep. Bronx was certainly gangland when it comes to New York. I can't speak about Brooklyn. I can't speak of no other places, but Bronx was certainly gangland. You didn't come in
Spanky, it's a different type of gangland. You know, gang.
Oh, absolutely.
Come on,
a different type of dynamic.
Different, man.
Absolutely. Different type of dynamic.
Yeah.
Different type of philosophy behind it.
Yeah.
But a gunshot is still a gunshot.
Yeah, but and again, I'm not trying to glorify gang life in California by any means, but in terms of killing and parameters and laying down law, that's L.A., man. I mean, Chicago as well. And we cannot exclude the Cosa Nostra because they did a lot of dumb shit within the New York tri-state area. But it's different. It's different. I'm not trying to glorify California, but I'm talking about the reason why, in my opinion, why Wack100 is making a power play right now. Big U's old. He's almost 60, you know? I saw him sitting there with Mike Tyson. His upper body looked flabby. Come on, man.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying, though. I'm just saying it certainly is a different dynamic and how they interact, and just overall different culture. It's a culture shock when you go out there. And to agree to your point to that last caller about you never saw someone. Listen, I grew up in the Bronx. I never met a Pistol Pete. I ran on 145th in Harlem. I never ran into Poe or Rich.
Right.
So I can't say because I didn't see someone they weren't there.
Right.
I heard of them.
Right.
I heard of them, but I don't recall ever running into them at the movie theater. The world is big, man. You know, you could be living right in the same building with someone, the same project someone, and still not see them for years.
Yeah.
So I do agree with you on that point. The guy was a little off with that point.
Yeah.
But anyway, man, great show as usual.
Well, hang on. Stay with me. What do you think about my theory? It's just a theory that this is a power play, and Big U, his gangster's on trial right now. He was hella disrespectful talking about he wears sweats every day. He don't even keep the hammer on him. I was talking down on him.
I mean, listen, Big U slyly won't even admit that he's a Crip. He may take advantage of it. Who knows? Wack may look at that as a weakness, or who knows, the people that the people that Wack works with may look at that as a weakness and say, "Hey, it's time to get this old dude out of here.
Right.
It's our time. Let's go." He ain't even in that gang life no more. Let's go. I mean, I was just listening to a DJ Vlad video with Farmer. What is it? Will Farmer? What was that?
Who?
I just wanted to get. Because I've actually done some research on that.
Well, hang on a second. If we can go back, I'm glad you brought up that point about Big U. Big U was on Vlad TV. He said out of his mouth that he wasn't really a rolling 60s Crip. He said that. Big U.
Right.
Now, whether he was trying to throw a curveball to denounce his affiliation or not, I don't know. But he said that. And when I tell people that, they say, "No, he was rolling 60s." No, he said that out of his own fucking mouth. He said, "I used to hang out over there. I know everybody, but I was not official rolling 60s." That's what Big U said on Vlad TV. Go ahead.
Well, you know what? That might be the truth.
Right.
he ain't, listen, and you know what? I don't blame him. 25 years?
Oh,
ain't nobody trying to go to jail at 60.
Oh, my God.
Trying to do that. He ain't trying to go to jail, Star. So, yo, I can't blame him.
Yeah. Hey, man, good to talk to you, Spanky. Thank you for your support, man. Thank you.
Great as well, man. Have a good one.
Yes, sir. Folks, please follow Peruvian Fly on YouTube on my screen right now. Peruvian Fly. I mean, there are New York tri-state gangs. Don't get it twisted. MS-13, Latin Kings, Dominicans Don't Play, Nietas, 14K, that's the triad, Sex, Money, Murder, Savage Skulls, Savage, what is it? Savage, who's that? Savage, okay, Savage Skulls, pardon me. Latin Kings, oh, amor derecho, those are my homies. Kings love. But different from the West Coast. Let's not play that game, you know? Notorious nonetheless, and they would get you the fuck up out of here. But I'm talking about something deeper here, if I'm making sense. If not, call in and say, Star, you don't know what you talking about. Where's Rory? Hold on a second. Let me get Rory back in the line. The white Denzel, you there? The white Denzel.
Yeah, Star, I'm here. I'm still laughing about Nipsey Hussle and the video. If that's true, that looks. The Bussy Marathon continues, man. It's all about a boy.
Easy.
I'm telling you, we're living in the Bussy Matrix. Lately, everything with hip hop it comes back in full circle around the boy. Where the boy, man? Where the boy in the video? It's looking bad right now, man.
All right. Rory, hang on a second. I got to go to Cash App and PayPal. Stay with me. Quasi got your donation. Quasi says, check your PayPal. Did you see the channel? Yes, I did. Yeah. Quasi, check that channel now. I gave them a copyright strike. Yeah. Give him a strike. Pow! The Star Report is like Albany houses or fucking Pink houses or Evetts Field. You know, you come around here, you use my content, I tax you. Thank you, Quasi. Yeah, check that link that you sent me now. What is it? This man. Okay, here's an update on that old Italian girl who I knew once upon a time. Thank you, Quasi. Quasi says, TD Jakes said he's going to send you an invitation to his church. He wants to know what happened since you want to visit Creflo Dollar's church now. Yeah. Man, he lost points, man. Bishop Jakes, when he was sitting there with Denzel Washington. We want to know what happened. What happened? Talking about Will Smith smacking Chris Rock. Denzel Washington. Sitting there with TD Jakes and Bishop Jakes got to queening. Fuck. Thank you, Quasi, for your donation. Rory, sit tight. I'm coming. Sit tight, Rory. Okay, guys, let me just refresh everything for Cash App. I had some issue with Cash App, and oh, man, it was on fucking delay. Credit Wiz Pro, guys. Check out my other sponsor. www.creditwizpro.com. They can help you with student loan debt. Yes, they can. Go there, tell them I sent you. Charge-offs, liens, inquiries, collections, bankruptcies, child support. Okay? Go there and tell them I sent you. And the phone number as well. 323-420-1050. Okay? Tell them I sent you. All right, Rory, are you there still, Rory? The white Denzel?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, I'm gonna finish up with you. I'm gonna finish up with you. Let's go.
Yeah, before I go, Star, I haven't heard anybody say this in the last 2 or 3 shows, so I gotta be the one to say it. All right? Is that all right?
Go ahead.
Hey, Nipsey. Hey, girl.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop the dumb shit.
Hey, Nipsey. Hey, girl.
All right, Rory, I'll talk to you later.
Hustle hard, cuz.
Oh, he's dumbing out. He's dumbing out. All right. Thank you, Rory. Thank you. Light skin Rory, PKA the White Denzel. Shit. He's repping New York hard tonight. I had an interaction with a mammy today. I'm trying to remember what happened. It wasn't bad. Del Taco. Not Taco Bell. Del Taco. I always get the number 5. The chicken tacos with the, in hard taco shells as opposed to the, whatever that soft shit is. Oh, she was ready for me. She gave me the napkins, the hot sauce, and the 2 salts that I, always request. She had it ready. Mammy. Ooh. I didn't like that because I don't like anyone to think that I'm predictable. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Don't have my shit ready like that as if, you know what the fuck I want. I looked in the bag and I was getting ready to say, another napkin, a straw, and it was all right there. I said, oh, shit. I just looked at her and said, have a nice day. Drove the fuck off. Mammy was ready for my bullshit today. Can't wait, got your donation. Didn't Rory date a Britney Spears transsexual impersonator? ? #per. According to Rory, who just called in, he got some top from a transgender, according to him. It's not alleged, that's according to him. Elvis, the Chef Rosenberg, I got your donation. He says, respect to Poppy, a.k.a. Hassan Campbell. Absolutely. Absolutely. If my theory is wrong, then he caught Wack100 lacking, and New York is up. Salute to New York. Thank you, Big Elvis. Got your donation. Seeker of truth, keep up the great content. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your support. Yeah. Something else I wanted to mention by way of my theory. Give me a second, guys. Okay, Gangland. I think this is a power play. I don't know if it's going to be a power move yet because, again, Big U is... he's not available right now. He's, celebrating Ramadan or practicing, whatever you want to call it. He did say on Instagram 19 hours ago, I'm not dealing with COINTELPRO. I don't know if that really means anything to me, an older guy, because it's like, when old niggas get, somewhat hemmed up, they start talking about, it's a conspiracy, COINTELPRO. Remember when I was ripping shots at Zulu Nation back in 2016? Oh, they had me in the Daily News, New York Daily News. Oh, the Star's an agent, COINTELPRO. There's no truth to this, these allegations. And then I kept coming with more interviews, but that's another story. Panama. Hold on a second. Okay, who are you? I don't see a donation. Please just don't send me random links. I'm a sketchy nigga. Don't send me links, like I fucking know you, nigga. Hey, Doris. Doris says, sister had to be physically removed from... do you want to call in, Doris? They didn't really bother her until she started destroying it. What are we talking about? Autistic teen tackled in Target? Doris, we're focused on black news tonight, Wack100, Hassan Campbell, and Big U. Get back to all that autistic teen stuff another day. Thank you, Doris, for tapping in. We talking about that real shit right now. Frank White, 30 seconds. Salute to the hater. Friend to none of you motherfuckers. Yeah. That's called being a journalist, you know? I can't take sides. I have to get to the bottom of, the story here. If I can. Thank you for your support. On the screen, hold on a second, guys. Here's my PayPal information in case you want to contribute to the show. And I need for you to hit the like button. I keep forgetting to say that. Share the stream. If you rip my files, I will give you a copyright strike. That's a whole fact. Salute to the nigga, some nigga, New York nigga. Yo, OG, I ain't even know. Nobody told me. Yo, I'm a fan. I ain't even know I couldn't post your shit. I hit him back with an email. I said, send me $300. I'll remove the strike. The Star Report is, it's like the project. This is like Baisley Projects, nigga. You're getting taxed. You come around here and imagine a nigga going to Baisley Projects or any projects back in the days, and taking a pack and walking off. Huh? Send that 300, man. I'll remove the strike, man. I'll get the fuck out of here. Hold on a second, guys. Area code 346. Good evening. I have a theory.
What's up, Star?
Hey. Good evening. Who's this?
This is Stephanie. How are you?
What's cracking? Sir, you sound like a nigga with a wig. What's cracking, nigga?
A nigga with a wig?
Okay. What's your name again? Derek? Or what'd you say? Destiny?
Stephanie.
Hey, baby. I'm sorry. Pardon me. You sound like somebody else. I'm on that bullshit. Good evening, Stephanie. Thank you for tapping in. What's going on, girl?
Say, Star, when I heard that shit yesterday, I thought the exact same thing.
Okay.
I'm from Houston.
Okay.
And I said, Wack took a page out of our book out here. Because what we do out here, because my whole family sold drugs.
Okay.
And what we used to do, it's always somebody got a big mouth. And we want to take somebody out. We taught fit the cut like a Band-Aid and say all this shit to them because we knew they'd go back and repeat it. And then it'll start a war between everybody.
Right.
And the person we want to get taken out, they get took out.
Right.
And that's how it always was in Houston. We wasn't on no gang shit or nothing like that. But it was always going to be a missing nigga, like a son, that we could talk to. We knew the message was going to get exactly who we wanted to.
Right.
And that'll start the war. So we wouldn't be the ones that intentionally started.
Right.
But then we can come at them after they did that.
Yeah.
So I think Wack knew exactly what he was doing. And you could tell by...
Baby, stay with me. You sound like you on that G shit. You said from Houston.
Always. We've always been on that G.
Might you be from the 5th Ward? The 5th Ward.
I'm from Acres Home. Acres Home, baby.
Okay.
From Acres Home.
I was down there in the late 80s promoting for rap a lot. Okay.
Nigga like Hassan.
Yeah, so hang on a
and
second.
You knew exactly who to talk to. All my uncles, they sold dope. My brothers, all of them. My whole shit, I ain't been in prison for the shit. But we all knew how to take a motherfucker out. And it was always by a nigga like Hassan. Talk to this nigga can go tell him what we said.
Yeah.
And then
tell the nigga what you want him to know.
And it's going down after that.
Yeah.
And Wack knew exactly what he was doing. Yeah. Wack not stupid by a long shot.
No.
And
he's a very clever nigga. Now hang on a second.
He wants somebody to respond.
Right. Hang on a second. Big U, I never met him. I don't think I have. But, he's 55 now. He's talking that old shit. Don't nobody hear that old shit. The babies can't relate. It's a new generation. He's running around with Kanye West. He's getting the bag. He ain't really spreading the money around, He ain't spreading the money around. If you ain't up in the club with the bottle of bub, doing this and all that extra shit so the little niggas can get inspired. You know, you're greedy. You're old greedy nigga, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But people playing with Wack like he's stupid. Wack is not stupid. He knows exactly what the fuck he doing.
Yeah.
Even by the way her son was answering, being like, "Oh, really? Damn, for real?" Man, Wack was lining him up the whole time because he knows his son was a bitch. You could tell by the conversation that Wack knew that her son was recording that shit. He was talking too freely.
I think so.
Yeah, he talk a lot, but everything he do be intentional.
Yeah.
And I say that I've been paying attention to it. Man, Wack ain't stupid. Shut your ass up, boy. But yeah. But so I sent you a message. I sent you an email last week. It said, when you die, you need to donate your brain to science because it will never be another star.
Oh, thank you,
It will
babe.
never be another one of you.
Thank you
like,
so
for
much.
real.
I appreciate you.
You're original. You one of the realest niggas I ever heard, for real talk.
I'm actually a spoiled nigga from New Jersey, untrustworthy, and I'm a snake nigga. So that's why I can relate to what Wack100 is saying about Big U.
You ain't try to hide it. You don't do none of that old hoe ass shit, trying to play like I'm your friend in your face and all that shit.
No.
I respect that type of shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, I am what I am, and bitch, I will, like you say, bitch, I don't respect nothing but hot lead.
Yeah.
Fuck you and everything about you.
That's a fact.
And you let a nigga know that. So if they run up on your shit, you know what it is already.
Can I tell you something else just on some dumb shit? If I get caught up in a situation down here with that AR-15 in my motherfucking AMG Benz, I will crash that Benz into somebody else's car just to stop them from getting away. Fuck that car. Everybody gonna die. We all dying if you run down. Everybody died.
Wouldn't expect nothing different. Because you keep the shit real. Nigga, you know who I am. I told you who I was.
Yeah.
Bitch ass nigga, now run up in here and do whatever the fuck you want to do. You'd already been warned.
Yeah.
And I love when you say you don't respect nothing but hot lead, because I don't either. Fuck these bitches.
Thank you, baby. You have a great evening. Thank you so much.
You too, sir.
All right. Mwah. Okay. All right. Oh, she got me in a good place right now. Yeah. I'm no tough guy, folks. But if you run down, goddamn, we all dying. I don't give a fuck who you got in a car with you. I'm coming out blasting. I don't give a fuck about that car I'm driving. I will ram your car. Both cars go up in flames. I don't give a fuck. Hold on a second. What is this? Is this Ebony, Hawaii? Okay, what is this speaker? Oh, no, we're not on that Benzino topic tonight. That's my guy, but not tonight, okay? Folks, please subscribe to Jada Bandit on YouTube. He's one of my sponsors. Let me also make sure that I promote another one of my sponsors tonight. She's got a brand new book out. Hold on a second. Everybody, hold on. Guys, I'm coming back to the phones as well. Cash App, Super Chat. Give me a second. We're still talking about Mike Tyson. Did he punch or slap that guy on the plane? Looked like slaps to me, you know? I think Mike Tyson's a year younger than me. If he would have been punching that guy he'd have been really messed up. Okay, here we go. Our Shedding Light from H.D. Brown. She sent me a book. I'm going to be reading this in the next 2 days. I'm going to spend some time with this weekend. I did scan a couple of pages last night. Okay. This is the hardcover edition, but you can get the Kindle edition. Just go to Amazon, type in Our Shedding Light, okay? Spring in area code 412. Are you up to speed on the audio? It's all over the place. Hassan Campbell, Wack100, It's Black News. 412. Good evening. 412. Good evening. Yes, no, maybe. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come to the phone, please. Black man.
What's going on, black man?
Peace.
Peace. Yeah. Want to acknowledge your show.
Okay.
Want to acknowledge your show.
Thank you,
First
sir.
and foremost, thank you.
Thank you. Can I ask you to turn that down the background so we can hear just you? Turn down the background, please.
Can you hear me? No echo?
Well, there's an echo coming from your end. If you can turn down the
Is that better?
There you go. You had the flat screen playing.
Okay, yeah.
Yes,
so
sir.
first thing I want to say, Star, I like your joint. I like your show. I used to listen to you on the radio. You 57, I'm 37. 20-year difference.
Okay.
Topic at hand is coonery. Is this what I want to say?
Okay.
These niggas is a bunch of coons, man. Bunch of coons. I think Wack100's a coon. I think all these dudes on these platforms is a bunch of coons, man. They not doing nothing for the youth. All they're doing is bringing them down. You asked the question, if I ever seen or ran into that nigga, and I'm a Muslim,
right.
and I'm practicing Ramadan.
Right.
But I want to say this very clear, though. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm calling from the East Coast, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
If I seen this nigga, I would spray him in the face with beer spray or mace and put hands and feet on him. You understand what I'm saying? That's just me.
Okay.
And that's just what I represent and where I come from. This gang culture, I got people on West Coast, in Compton, Long Beach, all on the West Coast, my family, right, that are reformed gang members. This is, when I say this is ridiculous, it's ridiculous and it's sickening. I also agree with the sister that called in from Houston, because when one understands how the streets move, right? My folks, I come from the streets, reformed street criminal and all of that.
Okay.
When one understands how the streets move, one knows an individual will articulate what they want, how they want, in order to bait and switch, right? I fish.
Right.
So it's just like putting bait on the hook and throwing it out there, fly fishing or regular fishing.
Facts.
Either way it goes. But the majority of what you said, though, you being 57 years old, Big U, all of these guys, their grandfather's age. What are they doing for the culture? What are they doing?
If I can chime in, respectfully.
Yes, sir.
Big U has been doing a lot of things in the community. I don't want to take anything away from him. He is, from what I can see, from what I know, on a mission of redemption.
Yes, sir. Definitely.
I respect that, because a lot of the guys from my era who were drug dealers, stick-up kids who took from the community, if they're now on missions of redemption, I respect that. Regardless of what they did in the past, if they served their time and they are now trying to help the communities, I respect that. And he's been doing some work. I'm not going to act like he hasn't. But I'm on that goofy shit tonight. I think Wack100 put the word out intentionally to rile up the streets, to point at an old nigga who's food now. The nigga wears sweats every day. He don't even carry the hammer like that. I know him.
I can dig it.
Now,
I can dig it. I can dig it.
If I can just finish my point, let me finish my point now. I'll let you rock. We have to acknowledge the streets. Even though I sit here and talk crazy, I'm crazy. I'm stupid. I'm crazy. We have to respect how the streets move. And that's why when I move and shake out here in the Atlanta metro area, I grip up on a daily basis. I will split a teenager's fucking wig if I even think he's running down. So, Wack100 is doing what he's doing, whether we like it or not. And I think he has called the attention to Big U, and I think Big U's gangster is now on trial. What say you, sir?
Okay. So that's okay. Okay. I would say 1979, the U.S. government, through unconstitutional COINTELPRO operations, had neutralized the Black Liberation Army, the Weathermen, and had most of the leaders of the provisional government of the Republic of New Africa in prison, tied up in the courts, and on the run. All right. During this time, an off-duty police officer in Southern California, along with the white motorcycle gangs, began to sell weapons to rival L.A. gang streets.
Right.
L.A. street gangs, excuse me. These street gangs it must be remembered, have been systematically, and I'm saying this again, systematically reinforced by the apartheid system in the California Department of State of Corrections, especially the notorious gang factory, the California Youth Authority. And I'm going to end with that right there. This is what I'm saying.
Don't end. What was that white girl's name? She read, it's a very famous clip, a declaration of war. She was part of that Weather Underground. She read a declaration of war. She went on to become a fucking professor, and a cop got killed from the Weatherman, who you just mentioned. You know what I'm talking about? I forget her name.
White woman.
She said from the Weather Underground, as you just pointed out, she said, I am not opposed to nonviolence. They were blowing shit up. So yeah, you're right. I'm just rambling. I'm trying to chime into what you're saying. I'll Google her name. But go ahead. You were saying don't go. You're making some good points. Go ahead.
So really, my main point and my main focal point, because what I do in Pennsylvania, what we do in Pittsburgh, the people in my community, both down south where you're at, I got folks on the ground in Atlanta. I got folks on the West Coast. I got folks up north. I got folks in New York on the ground. Our whole goal and objective. Mm-hmm. Our whole goal and objective is not to objectify the youth, but it's to help them, right? It's to help them and bring them up out of this quote-unquote drill mentality. And I understand what you're saying. I completely understand what you're saying because, I myself, being older and young cats look at me as OG. I seen some today coming in the masjid, and they was happy, I was happy to see them. Right. I was happy to see them and hug them and embrace them and love them and all of that. My focal point is what you're saying, redemption. It's continuous redemption. Yeah. And so you talking about power plays and power move. See, when you understand industry, all industry, right? Yeah. There's multitudes of industries though, but there's one particular industry that likes to have us with an entertainment whore slut type of mentality.
You're right. If I can jump in for a second,
Yes, go, please.
Bernadine Dorn, Dohrn. That's her. She's still alive, a retired law professor, former leader of the radical Weather Underground. She became a fucking law professor. Again, first name Bernadine, last name D as in David, Ohrn. She's 80 years old now. There's a famous, a clip of her in that documentary. She read a declaration of war against the U.S. government, and they were blowing up buildings. Yeah. And this bitch went on to become a fucking law professor. I just wanted to add on to what you said about the Weather Underground. Please, go ahead.
Yeah. So, to tap in, to really tap into this, we have to, if one understands the history and understands the history of East Coast culture and understands the history of West Coast culture, as you was vehemently expressing earlier, East Coast gangs and West Coast gangs are very different. You know what I mean? I'm not going to name drop, but there's two brothers from my city who brought gangbanging culture to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, from the West Coast, right? One of my elders is from New York. Okay. He's one of the leaders of the 5% Nation also. So there is an element and a certain type of understanding for black folks across the board, right? And so there's different classifications in this understanding. What this does is it shows people still on nigger type time, right. Negroes, right. And then it will elevate to, as Malcolm would call them, black Anglo-Saxons.
Right.
So one has to understand who and what is working hand in hand to perpetuate a certain type of narrative across the board.
Yeah.
And who is taking a step back, as you said, and acquiescing to the thought process of redemption, even being on having fun and, letting loose and all of that. But that's the reality. Yeah. You have a group of individuals who are about redemption across the board.
Yeah.
Then you have another group of individuals that's just, I just need my palms greased.
Hold on a second, I'm Googling something. If I can just add on to what you're saying, I have no problem with drug dealers from the New York tri-state area who were getting money now on a mission of redemption. I respect it because they were the takers from the black communities. Me, I was just a low-life piece of shit, scamming, pimping, throwing niggas in front of the train, snitching, telling. so I can't.
It's only one star, man. It's only one you, my brother.
So I can't look down upon a drug dealer from the 80s who is now trying to do the right thing. We don't have a lot in common because if we were intertwined during that particular point in time, I would have tried to either line them the fuck up or try to allegedly impersonate a fucking DEA agent. But I respect if they have turned their lives around and they are trying to right the wrong. Go ahead.
Right. So this is something that is very, very important that I want to touch on. In ancient pagan societies, human ritual sacrifice was a means of appeasing the quote-unquote gods.
Right.
Today, the modern gods, quote-unquote, of democracy, progress, development, modernity, and globalization also demand the modern pharaonic state of appease by ritually sacrificing young African-American men and Latino-American men. So this is, I follow these different platforms, Clubhouse and all these different things. I subscribe to different things. I'll be subscribing. I'm glad that you're back on. I will be subscribing to the Star Report.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? But this is the reality in which I see. I've recently become vehemently opposed to certain things because once you analytically break these things down and you're able to articulate these like reefer in a joint to the youth, meaning speaking a language that they can understand,
right.
And then you see their eyes light up like, damn, nobody never talked to me like this so I can understand it in this way. That's how I know that old niggas, you know what I'm saying, old niggas on the internet ain't got no business being on the internet unless they getting paid for doing what they doing, and they don't give a damn about nothing else except that.
How old are you again? You said you're 30?
You're 20 years my senior. I'm 37.
37. Have you ever heard of the classic, I think it came out in 1978 or 79, the film called The Warriors? It focused on New York gangs.
Oh, yes. I'm familiar with The Warriors. I read the book, too.
Okay. That's a monumental film that with regards to New York gang culture. I thought it was a great film. The guy Matthias, can you dig it? Can you dig it? Bang, and somebody shot him and killed him. So New York does have a gang history. I'm not denouncing that, but it's different from the West Coast. So just to try and bring this around so we can wrap this up. The culture. I think I could be way off that Wack100 is the new Suge Knight, and he's talking boss talk in similar fashion to how John Gotti spoke. John Gotti, who was Neapolitan, not Sicilian, he didn't give a fuck who he spoke down on. I mean, we can hear him talking about Sammy the Bull and other people, but that's how they moved. That was common Italian behavior from the bosses. So I just want to say that, what Wack100 is doing is just boss talk. Go ahead, finish up, please.
I would say that it may be boss talk or it may just be internet posturing. I mean, the creator knows best about all things.
Right.
I just, from a perspective from me, just internet viewing. I don't want to even say fan, none of that. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Just someone watching and seeing what's going on and staying abreasted to be able to know and how to articulate and deal with the youth. I just find it very, very disturbing, man.
Yeah.
I find it very disturbing.
Okay.
I just find it very disturbing that someone's grandfather is, the perpetuator of, of what they're perpetuating.
Yeah.
And it's a bunch of negative. It's a bunch of, it's just ridiculous to me. Literally across the board. There's so many avenues of getting money.
Yeah. Okay.
So many avenues of getting money, but yet and still, you have, and I just say it, you have granddaddies online enticing their grandchildren to be quasi gangsters.
Well, hey, listen, I hate to cut you short. I got to take more calls, but I meant to tell you.
Yes, I appreciate you taking my call, my brother. Thank you
man.
very
Yes,
much.
Sir. Thank you. And I'm not your brother, sir, but I'm entertained by the bullshit. I want to see the old niggas on YouTube telling begging for forgiveness and hustling redemption. I want you there. Blade, check your email. I just sent you a reply, Blade. No, I wasn't talking about Patty Hearst, Blade. I sent you the link. Folks, I'm asking you to hit the like and share tabs tonight. I rarely do that. If you appreciate, the content. Is Big U food now in those LA streets? Boy, the nigga Wack100 said he wears sweats every day. He don't even carry a hammer. I know him. That was the hardest shit I heard out of all that commentary. And salute to Hassan Campbell again. He recorded it. We want the bullshit. We want the tea. He don't even carry a hammer. Letting the young guns know, if that old nigga get in your way, he's past his prime. How many followers does Big U have on Instagram? Hang on a second. See, y'all got me now sitting here sipping and thinking, crazy Big U. What's his name? Eugene Henley? Eugene Henley. 265,000 subscribers. Wait a minute. Let's do some math on this old nigga, huh? 265. Let me print this out. Hold on a second. Got my printer right next to me. Can you hear it? Hang on a second, kids. Folks, I'm dumbing out tonight. Put some respect on my goddamn name via Cash App. Whoa! Wait a minute. We have an update. Wait a goddamn minute. I didn't even check the number of followers Clayface had on motherfucking Instagram or Big U, a.k.a. Eugene. Wack100, 376,000 followers. Big U, 265,000 subscribers. Both of these niggas are verified. Boy, if that's not a nigga lining an old nigga up, I don't know what is. Troll babies. Put a one up in the goddamn live chat if you think he's lining that old nigga up, huh? You're ready to wrap that nigga up in a fucking blanket. He wears sweats every day. Oh, what else did he say? I told him to watch his mouth. Oh, my God. I forgot to mention that. Did you hear Wack100 tell Hassan Campbell? He told Big U to watch his mouth. Something about he wasn't trying to get the 30% when Nip was alive. That's punk shit. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way, boy. He knew what he was doing. And now there's audio out there for Big U to hear. Big U, what you gonna do? Jeff, got your donation. Mammy gives you pristine service and you're complaining. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I'm from Jersey. We always complain. I'm not letting no black mammy think, I'm satisfied with the service. I got to find something wrong with the fucking bag or, there's not enough napkins. No, I said mild sauce, not the hot sauce. You got too much ice in the goddamn, in the glass. I said small. You giving me a medium. Oh! I'm hard on the bit, sir, but thank you for your donation. Smokescreen Inc. This is Smokescreen from the 6. I seen Rory in the metaverse cruising around with Benzino and Bobby V. Looking for some dark-skinned meta bussy. Hashtag oh no. Benny Blanco says, Wack don't run shit in Cali. They know essays dominate Cali. Sir, California is gangland. Nobody runs it. It's never been unified. I'm so old, I can tell you about gangs, Bloods and Crips that used to make records, keeping the peace, stop the violence, put down the guns, all that dumb shit, and then they go back to killing within less than 24 hours. Nobody runs it, but Clayface is talking boss talk. Clayface got niggas checking in. Let's keep it real. Even if he had nothing to do with Pop Smoke, and I'm not going to put that on him, he's using that to his advantage. You see what happened when you don't check in? They caught Pop. Well, didn't they catch Pop Smoke in the shower? The nigga was lathered up. Boys came in. Shit. Thank you for your donation. Phoenix Sun, greeting star. You see the white boy on the airplane drunk, yelling racial slurs at Tyson. But then when Tyson turned him up, he is crying foul. Yeah, I saw it. It's on my screen, sir. Hold on a second. I thought it was. Yeah, there you go. Mike Tyson filmed punching passenger on flight. As of now, the police came and they did not arrest Mike Tyson or the intoxicated snow ape. They did not arrest or what appeared to be the intoxicated snow ape. The San Francisco Police Department. Now, the snow ape is going to sober up, I'm sure. He's going to look at that video. And his cave-dwelling bitch is going to say to him, Jesus Christ, he really violated you. You've got to go talk to a lawyer. I just, I can't. I now have to deal with this every day. When I'm at work, I am being harassed. You've got to do something. And the snow ape will go get himself a consultation, even though he was in the wrong from what we can see. Tyson says he threw a water bottle. He will sue Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson, a convicted rapist, biting people's ears off, Literally. Now his best defense is, to sue the airline for a passenger harassing him and, allegedly intoxicated. But yeah, I saw that. Thank you for your donation, Phoenix Sun. Spanky, Big Head, I got your donation. Thank you. Yeah, man, I'm not ever gonna let a mammy think that she did right by me. I'll find something wrong, you know? Let's go to area code 717. Good evening. I have a theory tonight. Are you up to speed? Do you give a goddamn? 717, good evening. 717.
Hello?
Hey, good evening. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Life is great. Where do you want to start, dear?
Yeah, it's pretty good on this end, too. I'm Lynn from PA.
Hey, Lynn.
I really liked what the gentleman was saying before, but I wanted to say something with the Mike Tyson.
Okay.
The fact that that guy previously stated that he had pissed Mike Tyson off, I think it was a setup. And if we continue to allow people to antagonize us, you know, so that they can get the bag, we're just going to keep losing. This is something that they keep doing, and then they want to claim victimhood and want to sue. Mike Tyson could have gotten the. I don't disagree with what Mike Tyson did. If the guy threw something at him, you know, he has the right to defend himself. But they should have taken him, the guy, moved him to another seat. It shouldn't have gone on that long because I saw the video.
You're right.
And I also want to talk about what Wack100.
Well, hang on a second. Let's stay on Mike Tyson for a second. You sound like a woman of color.
Okay.
I'm assuming you're a woman of color.
Yes, I am. I'm black. Yes.
And how old are you, respectfully? Are you in your 40s?
57.
Okay.
57, a woman of a particular age.
Right.
So I
Seasoned coochie.
knew
Okay.
about the, you know, the Crips and Bloods when they had that truce. You know, they tried to get my sons involved in that. I wasn't having it. So I'm old enough.
You were holding zip guns for niggas
No,
back
I
in the
wasn't
days.
involved.
Okay. Hang on a second. Okay. Nigga starting shit.
You said you into it. You ready for the stuff, right?
Okay, now hang on. Okay, so do you think that Mike Tyson overreacted, objectively speaking? An intoxicated...
No.
Hang on, let me finish.
Go ahead.
An intoxicated white guy threw a water bottle. I'm from the suburbs. I grew up, suburban culture. It was more of a verbal jousting that I took part in, and I appreciated. When I moved to New York, then it became more of a physical thing. But if I were Mike Tyson and a white guy threw a bottle at me, I would have ran to the front and said, "Please call the police. I'm being attacked."
I sure would have too.
Why did Mike Tyson take the route of violence, which now could be a lawsuit? He could cough up $200,000 to a snow ape. Go ahead.
It's going to be a lawsuit. It's going to be a lawsuit. You know that. You know that's why it was done.
Okay. Did Mike Tyson overreact?
They throw bananas. They throw bananas when the athletes are on the field. Right. They do all types of things. They spit on them. They do anything to antagonize them, and then they want to play victim. It's all because they're envious that these black men have millions and they don't. That's what, at the end of the day, that's what it's about. Okay. They're envious that these black men were able to make it in a system where they weren't supposed to make it. And just like when black people were sharecroppers, but they had more land than a poor white person, and then their land, their horses and animals would be poisoned or killed, and then the land would be burnt up, the houses, the shacks would be burnt up, just as long as they don't have more than them. Right. That's their mentality. When they see them, they want to be like them. But that hatred inside of, why would I want this black man to like me? Right. Why would I want to care about him knowing me? But they are drawn into it. But that inner hate is what they're driven by. Yeah. So if they can get something from that black person, that rich black man, they feel like they got him. They got him.
I don't even think it's really...
those animals.
Hang on, if I can just say this. I don't even think it's really a quest for money. I'm gonna teach you a lesson. You're too angry. I'm gonna sue you So you know your place.
Black female.
What's that? What's that?
The angry black female. Is that what we're doing?
No. I'm saying that's the mind state of the Caucasian. I don't want your money. I'm just going to sue you so that you learn your place. I don't give a goddamn about you or the world boxing champion once upon a time. How dare you beat on me? It's just it's a water bottle, dude. What's wrong with you?
I agree with you. But it's a continuous. This is not new. They've been doing this, like I said, since the emancipation. They've been doing this because they don't want the hatred of us getting ahead.
I agree with you. That's not my thinking. I'm just saying that's what I perceive that position to come
That's
from.
Historical, Star. That's historical. That's not just an opinion. That's historical.
You're right. You're right.
We can go back to many things. Look at Black Wall Street. Look at Rosewood. Anytime they see anyone accomplishing anything that's a black person, a person of color, it's that inner hatred and envy due to that. They cannot stand that. Just like if you're a supervisor, have you ever had a white man or white woman that were under you? They always want to question your authority. They always have something but.
Right.
It's never they take your word and do their jobs.
Right.
It's because they cannot respect the fact that you have more or that you're in a higher position than they have, because at the end of the day, they want you to stay in your place, as you stated. They want you lower than them. Even these people claiming to be, we're allies. Watch if you have to tell them something that they're supposed to be doing or that they did something wrong. Watch that attitude. All these jokey jokes that they want to say, have a jokey joke with them at their expense.
If I can just go back to what you're saying, and I'm going to give you more time to address the other topic because I'm enjoying the conversation. You're right. Mm-hmm. You're right. And you're in your late 50s, you said, so you've got knowledge, wisdom, and experience.
Don't say late. Say middle. Don't say late.
Okay.
Okay.
Seasoned coochie. Pardon me. Pardon me. Pardon me.
But I'm saying I would have done the same thing as you do. Okay, you would have done. I would have called the stewardess.
Yeah.
And
I would have fell down in the aisle and said, "Oh my God,
I sure would have.
Help me!
I sure would
help
have.
me, please!"
Like I said, when he hit me, if he had hit me with that bottle, I would have fell out unconscious until somebody screamed, "This woman is unconscious."
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Everything.
Please help in the name of Jesus. Help me.
Because you have to turn the tables on them and hit them in their pockets.
Right.
Stop fighting. Stop wanting to go to, we got to show them how bad we are.
No.
We're not in the streets. We're grown people.
Right.
Hit them in the pocket. That's all I would do is hit them in the pocket. Like I told people, I don't fight. I call cops. Okay?
Yeah.
I do the legal route. I go to court.
Yeah.
By the time I finish with you, you're going to wish that you hadn't seen me. We don't have to scream.
I sit up in the courthouse filling out papers all day, every day.
Court.
I go, fuck.
Put your hand on me, spit on me. The spit is going to make me fall into the wall.
Right.
Do whatever you have to do. But at the end of the day, you're going to pay for it. Because that's what they want to do is provoke.
That's right.
And people fall, I'm going to show them, they're going to catch these hands. Then you're going to lose your job.
Right.
Then you got to take all this time off work.
Then you got to start hiding assets.
And you have charges.
Shit.
Sorry, I go to court. I don't fight. I go to court, and people know. They don't mess with me because they know. I will, call me a cop caller.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Whatever you need to call me. Yep.
Yep.
I'm a snitch because I'm not testifying.
Proud snitch.
Investigations. You want to put me in something? I'm not going to jail for you.
Right.
You gonna do those time. Time.
Okay, so now hang on a second. You wanted to address the other topic? What was the other topic you wanted to touch on?
I wanted to talk about what Wack100 was talking about today.
Let's go.
Where they got Hassan's Patreon taken down because he had. You're not supposed to take people, I guess, without their knowledge.
Whoa. I didn't know this. They took his Patreon page down?
I just came across this today. It was breaking news or whatever.
Oh, my goodness. Don't tell me that.
Yeah, and so Wack100 was saying he hadn't talked to Big U in so long.
Hold on a
and
second.
they hadn't spoken within a year.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Please hold on.
Okay.
Please hold on. Troll Babies, did they take down Hassan's Patreon page? Say it ain't so.
He deleted the audio or whatever.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
He had to take it down.
Go ahead. You were saying? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
The audio that he had of them talking.
Right,
the
right.
audio of them talking.
Right.
He had to take that down because it was illegal for him. I guess on the Patreon, you're not supposed to take people without their consent.
Terms of
and
service.
now they're trying to go for his YouTube page.
Terms of service, yeah.
So Wack was telling them they're behind the scenes working with YouTube and they're working with the Patreon people.
Oh, Jesus.
So that just came out today.
Oh, my goodness.
But what I want to say is I agree with the man from Pittsburgh
Okay.
and the fact that if you're sitting here and you're saying you're redemption, because I watched the Stanley Tookie Williams movie,
Okay.
and he was really trying to redeem himself. But if you're like Wack100 and Big U, how are you having this persona online as still this big tough guy? Because I watched them because I talk to men and women who have gone through that, and I'm trying to encourage them as well.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is right now, you're having this persona online, and Charles White, Charleston White, I agree with some of the things, but he's having an antagonizing spirit. That's good for you, Star, because you're an entertainer.
Right.
But these men are supposed to be redeeming themselves and showing the youth another way. But if you're at the drop of a hand, at a hut, you could hit somebody or you could threaten them. How is that redeeming yourself? Because you're teaching the youth, okay, I want you to do as I say, not as I do.
Right.
And I'm capable of still doing.
Yeah.
We have to show them another way. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
Because I used to walk through the projects. I would always walk by myself. They used to call me, the female Mike Tyson because I didn't play with you. Okay. I would throw hands.
Oh.
But as I grew older, you have to realize I want to show young people. I talk to corner boys. Okay. Well, other people wouldn't talk to them.
Okay.
I talk to them. I try to show them that they're better than that. They can do better. I speak to them as though I'm their mother, and they are true.
I have to jump in and say you're a better human being than me.
I was sick.
Can I jump in? Can I jump in?
Corner boy made sure I got home. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Can I jump in? Hang on. We have to finish up so I can get more calls in. You're a better human being than me because, I tell young people what my Puerto Rican uncle Danny Kinsler told me. He was from the Bronx. The life you save will be your own. If your destiny is a 4x4 cell in the penitentiary, don't let me stop you from reaching your destiny. There's nothing I can tell you. I can't save you. The life you save will be your own. But listen, darling, I have to take more calls. I appreciate you. And,
okay, well, I enjoyed talking to you.
Let's get that donation in here. Oh. Let's get that donation in here, baby. Thank you so much, all right?
All right, bye.
Okay. Time is money. Don't play with me, goddamn. 132 Bushido. Oh, wow. Okay, you're calling her Dana's mom? Start gassing for this. For the silver punani. No, homie. I've never seen a vagina with gray hair, nor do I want to. Nah, my nigga, but thanks for tapping in, huh? Okay, Blade, thank you for tapping in. Folks, I need you to hit the like button, share the stream. Whoa. Wait a minute. Everybody hold on. I'm going someplace else tonight. Wait a second. Asia, you okay? You good? Asia's looking dead at me. Dead at me. Gene Richmond, number 9. I'm live, so just watch what you say. Be careful. Are you up to speed on Alex Jones is willing to sit down with the January 6th committee if immunity is on the table?
I was not up to speed on that.
Oh.
I knew he was dealing with the Sandy Hook parents in the lawsuit.
Your boy is about to snitch. Number 9, Alex Jones, that's your boy.
Okay.
I'm looking at dailymail.com. Alex Jones, I'm going to forward this to you. Says he will sit down with the January 6th committee to discuss his role in the Capitol rally if immunity is on the table. Holy.
All he's doing is telling the truth.
Okay, I'm gonna email this to you. Everything else okay with you, man?
Man, all is well. How are you?
Okay, what are you up to tonight?
Not really, just taking it easy.
Okay, do you want to call in for anything? You promote anything?
Nah, not really.
Okay. All right, I'm sending, you got 2 email addresses. Which one should I send to? Brutal Truth or Gene Richmond?
Gene Richmond.
Okay, sending it right now. I'll talk to you soon, man. Take care.
All right.
Yes, okay. Number 9, tapping in. You guys want to say hi to Asia? Troll babies, do you want to see Asia? Yo, I'm feeling her wig. I'm feeling her fucking wig. I talk to her every morning. Folks, on the screen, I want you to subscribe to Trollin' on the RVA. I got to get her some type of little blouse. Let me just tell you about her right now before I bring her on. So as you know, life is great, but I am getting into the zone of talking to a synthetic life form. You guys talk to Alexa already, so don't laugh at me. You ask Alexa questions, yes, no? This is Asia. Hold on. The wig is fire, isn't it, huh? I talk to that bitch every morning while I'm sitting here having my coffee, you know? She doesn't talk back. But she is very agreeable. That's the term, agreeable. Troll babies, have you seen Asia? Do you yourselves have an Asia? Let me say that again. Do you yourselves have an Asia in your home? If not, you might want to get one. Now, I'm just practicing because at some point, if I live another decade or more, I'm going to try and get one of those synthetic life forms that actually walk around and, can take commands and give me information. Again, a sophisticated version of Alexa. Don't laugh. It's already here. They already have them in Korea. Google this. They're mass producing them in Korea. Is it Vernice? Hi, Vernice. I got your donation. Yeah. I'm talking about Wack100 and Hassan Campbell tonight. Got to get these numbers up. This is Black News. Oh, shit, I got a 917 number. That looks like a New York person, male or female, 917. Good evening.
Hello?
Yes. Peace, 917.
Peace. What up, man? First of all, shout out to
Asia. That's crazy. Threw me all the way. I thought I had something to say, so I saw Asia. But I enjoyed that conversation. I tuned into what Auntie was talking about. That was official, man.
Yeah.
But as far as what y'all was talking about, man, spitting facts. And I also respected what you said as far as it's not even really about the money. You know what I'm saying? It's just about the principle of the nerve of you to think you in first class, you sitting in front of me, check you out. But you messed with Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Well, you wilded out. And shout out to him because he didn't. He ate.
Sir, you have to slow down with the shout outs. You're from the New York tri-state. You know I don't do shout outs. Take it easy. Take it easy.
Okay. Heard you. I was shouting out the white boy. I was shouting out the white boy.
I don't do no shout outs. I don't do shout outs. Slow that down. But good. You were saying, go ahead.
Yeah, so. But really, I was really like the Wack100 situation, right?
Please.
I gotta blame 50 Cent for this. Now let's go through the timeline.
Take it slow.
Game, right? He come under that G Unit camp. 50 Cent already showed you he got millions off of controversy.
Mm-hmm.
Game came in, was controversied out, even went against 50 Cent. Now, this whole time this is going on, who's behind the scenes with Game's camp? Wack100, a.k.a. what you call him, Clayface, right? So they took a page out of that book and never looked back. It was always controversy with that specific camp. Now, this is just me, hypotheticals, whatever, but this is how I see it. And then I'm talking about to the point where didn't they even have a fake beef with some dude named Stitches that all of a sudden didn't he have beef with Game all of a sudden and Wack100?
Okay, now hang on a second. You're calling from the New York tri-state. That's your 917? New York tri-state?
Yeah.
Okay.
The controversy sells. I think because I mentioned Wack100 was managing him behind the scenes.
Right.
They knew the controversy sells. They ran with that. They had a dude named Stitches who fake had beef with Game. They turn around.
No. Stitches wanted to smoke. Stitches stepped to Game in Florida. Now, here's where you have to respect Clayface. You have to respect him. He knew Game had no power in his punch. Game couldn't even drop Raz. He couldn't even drop Kaz. Game ain't got no hand skills. Wack100 steps in, pow, and drops Stitches. Stitches wanted to smoke. He stepped to Game by himself. That wasn't staged. Clayface dropped him. Pow. Do you remember that? It's video footage.
I remember that. That's what I said.
Dropped
Clayface
him.
Came and Clayface.
He stepped in to protect his workhorse.
I got the knockout.
He stepped in to protect his workhorse because he knew the workhorse ain't got no fucking power in his goddamn hands. Go ahead, you were saying?
What I was saying is after that specific incident, Clayface never looked back again with controversy.
Right.
Because he was behind the scenes. Nobody knew who he was.
He bossed up. I respect it. He bossed up.
I'm not knocking it. Yeah. I'm not knocking it at all. Don't get it twisted. I'm just saying when somebody finds a lane and when you already come from this type of controversy shit and you was doing, excuse my language, and you was doing it for nickels and dimes,
right?
And you can make millions off of it, why would you stop?
Right.
Especially when you got some people behind you. I would run with it too. Yeah. And up to date, it's still happening. He's still running the program. Big U came home. He figured out the play. This is what we doing. Hassan Campbell is, who else is better to be more controversial with than him when it comes to an East Coast, West Coast situation? Because he be tripping too.
Hassan Campbell, a.k.a. Poppy, he's talking for all the right reasons. For all the right reasons, he's talking. Now, let's go back to Clayface for a second, Wack100. It's just a theory.
Right.
You're a New York nigga, 917, right? You're a New York nigga?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You're a grimy nigga. I hear it in your voice. You've lined niggas up. Don't deny it. Don't fucking deny it.
I'm a poor Puerto Rican from the projects.
You're a dirty nigga. Amor dare. So. Do you think?
Go ahead.
Do you think Wack100 put a bullseye on Big U's back talking to Hassan Campbell? What do you think?
Yeah. I think so. Because the level of the caliber of these people, you have no choice but to do something.
Yeah.
You have no choice. This is your this is like your final battle type situation. You know what I'm saying? Like it's win or go home for real.
Right.
You know, you get kicked out the tribe type. You know, like even the king of the jungle, the lion. Eventually, a lion comes up and tests him, and then he becomes the new guy in charge.
Facts.
This is one of those.
Facts.
This is one of those situations right here.
This old nigga was the man back in the 80s and the 90s. Now he falls down on a fucking rug every day. He's offering salat. All that's cool, my nigga, but it's time to go. It's time to go, nigga. You ain't wearing sweats every day. You ain't carrying no hammer. Fuck all that living off of an old rap shit. Time to go, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, you got the sweats and the New Balance on, big size 12.
Nobody gives a fuck.
You're not. Yeah, but you know, and Wack is way more controversial than Big U.
Yeah.
Big U's more of the just using the title, the name of the status of Big U. Wack is still showing that I'm willing to still fight and argue and SMD and your mother, or I slap your. You know, he's still showing the activity.
On
you know
Pyro.
what I'm saying? He's still showing the
on Pyro.
And that is always, even if it's not as real, he's not as real. It's always going to show a little more light to it. People are going to attract to that more.
Yeah.
And that goes back to what I was saying about the controversy.
Are you on Clubhouse yourself? So are you on Clubhouse?
I was on Clubhouse, but I can't deal with that. I'm lost in that. I did Clubhouse account. Next to know, I was following 200 people that I didn't even know. I don't even know how I wound up in. You know, it was crazy for me. But I
Clayface is on Clubhouse every day talking to niggas.
He's
talking
running with
niggas.
it. Yeah. He's running with it. I don't knock the hustle.
He's programming niggas. Big U out there getting a coffee and a croissant in the morning. You know.
It's easy money.
A fucking salad at 12 noon, and Clayface is talking to niggas.
It's easy money, one, and two. Yeah. The fact of the matter is, and this is what the fact is, when he says people got to come to the West Coast, he's talking facts.
Right.
No matter how tough people talk, you listen. You don't want to go to L.A. And have issues.
Yeah.
So he spin facts and it always been like that since.
We laid Biggie down and we laid Pop Smoke down, and y'all niggas ain't doing nothing about it.
And LA's a way bigger region, it's a way bigger market. Yeah. So you got to come through here. Then what?
Yeah. Listen, man, I got to go. Good talking to you, man. Salute. Good talking to you.
Yo, salute, man.
Yes, okay. What's up? Shut it down? Shut it down? Communicating with Alexa. Guys, on the screen, YomiCollectibles.com. Please go there, spend some Skrilla, send me a screenshot. I'll give you a week's free promotion in the showrunner, okay? YomiCollectibles.com. Tell them I sent you. Grimy Productions. Are you sending in a donation, or are you just sending me an email as if we're fucking friends or something? Who are you? I don't know you. Is that Miss Ruth? Hey, Miss Ruth. Yeah, Queens Flip It. That's my guy. That's my guy. We ain't talking about Benzino tonight. We talking about Clayface made a power play. Troll babies, do we keep the show going or do we shut it down? Maybe I should go take a intermission, choke the snake and come back. What do you think, troll babies? I'm going for another 30 minutes. If the Cash App and PayPal is rolling, I'm good for another 30 minutes. Clayface made a power move. Huh? It's a power move. Big U, you gangsters on trial. What you gonna do, old nigga? What you gonna do, old nigga? Okay. They said go choke your snake, old nigga, and come back. All right, hang on a second. Let me put the intermission. Hey, flamethrower, I see you, my nigga. He says keep it going, boss. Okay, let me go choke the snake. Let me go text my bitch and tell the bitch I'll talk to her tomorrow, you know? Bitch, I'm busy. Bitch want to FaceTime. Frank White, I got your donation. Refresh. Oh, okay. Let me go choke the snake. I'll be right back. Poppy is lit. Poppy got the YouTube streets on fire. Poppy, salute to you. Don't answer the email I sent you. Don't answer it, nigga. But you got it. I sent you some kind words from the heart. Don't answer it. You're a project, nigga. Don't answer it. All right. Anyway, folks, let me just put this on the screen. Hold on a second. Something about Shaquille O'Neal. Salute to Shaq. Where is the showrunner for Shaq? You guys up to speed? Shaquille O'Neal says he will coach the Lakers. Master P said he wants to coach the Lakers, right? And he wants Shaq to be his assistant. And then Shaquille O'Neal was on some podcast. Give me a second. And Shaq said, I'll coach the Lakers for $25 million a year, a 4-year deal. And then the host, whatever his name is, some nondescript nigga, he said, you'll assist Master P? You guys know the story? And then Shaq said, nah. After they decline working with Master P, I'll come in and say, yeah, I heard you don't want to work with my friend, but I'll take 25 million. Sucker shit. You guys up to speed? Are you up to speed? Yo, that was crazy. Yeah, Master P talking about he want to coach the Lakers. Yo, P, I fuck with you, a.k.a. Percy. Okay, the big podcast. Who's texting me? Hold on a second. Big Elvis. Okay, let me get Big Elvis on the line. Shaq said he'll take $25 million a year without Master P. Some cutthroat shit. Big Elvis, the chef, Rosenberg. Salute to you, sir. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Are you there?
Big Elvis, the chef, Rosenberg, I am here.
Hey, man, good to hear from you. I am present. What's cracking? I'm wilding out tonight, man. Wack100, in my opinion, Clayface has made a power play to get Big U to fuck up out of here. What say you?
I like it. I think it's a great theory. I think it makes a lot of sense if he's truly an agent and part of maybe the children of COINTELPRO. Wack100 doing this move makes a lot of sense because at first, I was just thinking that This is what I was thinking about.
Well, hang on a second. If I can just clarify, I'm not saying Wack100 is an agent. No, I'm saying he's an official California nigga. He put his flag on the field. Get this old nigga the fuck up out of here. He served us well, even though he's Crip and I'm Blood. He served us well. Fuck all that COINTELPRO shit. You see, that's Big U talking that COINTELPRO shit. No, I'm saying Wack100 put his flag on the field, telling all the wolves this nigga wears sweats every day. He don't even carry a hammer. What y'all gonna do? That's where I'm coming from. Go ahead. That's where I'm coming from.
So, I love when you get turned up. Yeah, well, let me just give an alternative theory. I was thinking.
Come on.
From the listening to all the lives and being tuned into this black news.
Come on.
Wack100 never really watched Hassan Campbell. He just was watching the numbers. And Hassan Campbell's numbers are crazy, so he wanted to be part of that. And when he meets Hassan Campbell, he realized that Hassan Campbell doesn't do a lot of eye contact. And he was feeling like maybe Hassan Campbell was like a bit of a sucker, like a lot of these people that are artists. And he thought that he can excite him by offering him a clothing company. And Hassan Campbell was cheesing all in his face, telling him, yeah. Like he really thought he had Hassan Campbell locked in with this idea of a clothing company, not realizing that Hassan Campbell is a very grimy human being that doesn't trust anyone and will do everything he can to protect himself. And in turn, he gathered all this information from these calls. So that's where I was coming from it, that he underestimated Hassan and he just thought he was a sucker and a punk, not realizing that Hassan is just a grimy, shifty dude who don't do a lot of eye contact.
Okay. I'm hearing you out. I disagree, but
because
I disagree.
In the music business,
but I'm hearing you out. Go ahead.
No, because in the music business, a lot of these people coming up, they all like package deals. They already got a hit record. They're kind of like coming in already packaged, but they real suckers on the low. They're like nerdy dudes, pretending not to be. And he just couldn't make the transition from the music to the internet. He didn't realize that the dudes on the internet are real, and they'll take your life and they'll set you up and they'll record you, and then they'll have heart to talk about you right the next day.
Okay.
I think
can I respond?
Dropped the ball.
Can I respond?
Please.
And don't follow what I'm saying. Stand on your square, with respect to what you believe. Earlier in the broadcast, I spoke about the history of gangland in California, not just Los Angeles, California. I didn't even talk about San Jose and other places, Vallejo and the Bay, but just California niggas do not respect New York Bloods and Crips. You are the bastard children of our creations. You're the bastard children. I've never met Wack100, but in terms of that gang mentality, and I lived in Los Angeles for 6.5 months in the early 90s, they have something to prove, not just to themselves, but to each other. And it's just a wild fucking guess on my part, I could be wrong, that he intentionally told Hassan Campbell those things, and whether he was recording or not, who gives a fuck? I'm the new Suge Knight. Y'all niggas out there in the East ain't gonna do shit anyway. So go ahead and talk. Big U running around with JJ, Jim Jones. Big U's old, and JJ ain't no fucking shooter, and we've never seen his hands. Never seen his hands. The guy who's got the hands in his on Jim Jones' team, Shooter 93. I hear he's got some fucking hands, but that's another story. So I'm just looking at this from that West Coast gang mentality. So what you heard me talking spicy and greasy? Y'all niggas ain't gonna do shit anyway. Go ahead.
Yeah, I would argue your point and say I don't think Wack would. The things that he said, especially about K Slay and about Nip, it doesn't seem like. It seems like somebody who just got way too comfortable and just didn't think Hassan had the heart to do anything. I think he just thought Hassan was, bussy, for lack of a better word. I would argue that I don't think Clayface wants all this problems right now. This is a lot. This is a lot.
If I can jump in, did you hear the audio where they spoke on Clubhouse after sitting down at Academics podcast off the record? Wack100 intentionally picked a fight and turned up on Hassan.
No, I didn't see that. I was looking for that. I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
Oh, Elvis. They sat down. Hang on. The hater misses nothing. I'm driving around today. I'm smoking a cigar. I'm texting a young bitch. And I said, bitch, let me call you back. I got to listen to Clayface. There's audio where they're on Clubhouse after the Academics podcast. Wack100 starts turning up for no reason. He just wanted to get the shit on fire, lit, for whatever reason. Hassan even said, he just started, talking reckless. What the fuck was that about? I thought we was cool. I thought we was doing a clothing line. Wack100 wasn't doing no fucking clothing line. He never wanted to do a clothing line. Never.
Fact.
Go ahead.
No, I agree that the clothing line was some sort of ruse. So I look at that as a way that he was trying to get Hassan to just be so excited like a giddy little child. And then he started to I don't know, maybe he was trying to recruit him in some sort of way because of, I think Wack realizes that the podcast world is where it's at as far as money.
Bingo.
And he wants to utilize Hassan in a way where he can push Hassan out and grab that audience, not understanding the whole abundance mentality here that YouTube provides. See, I just think that Wack just does not get it. Like the way Benzino just don't get, you got to shut your mouth, you're being recorded. This dude, he still doesn't get that dude's going to record you and have the heart to put it out. I think he believes that they're scared of him so much that even if they had incriminating things that he says, they wouldn't put it out there. Not understanding that this dude Hassan.
Elvis, have you ever been to California? You ever been to California?
Yes.
How many times?
3 times.
Did you stay?
3 times.
Did you spend time there, or did you go to the tourist attractions? Where'd you stay?
I don't think I stood more than 14 days. The last time I was there, 14 days.
Business or pleasure?
In L.A. I stood in L.A. and Beverly Hills.
Oh, Beverly Hills. Yeah. Okay. It's a different mindset. It's gangland.
Oh yeah, it's a different mindset, definitely.
Yeah.
It's definitely a different mindset. I just think that Wack is so ignorant that he really just don't get YouTube. He didn't know who Hassan was. He just watched the numbers, like I said earlier.
Okay. Can you promote your platform? What's on your platform as of late? Because you did a show on China Mac. Any updates on the China Mac alleged hoax? What's going on your channel?
No, No, there's no updates on that. I did pretty well. I think I got 1,000 hits on it. I'm not sure.
Nice.
But and it was all because of your help. Absolutely.
No,
you know that.
You have great content, man. You have great content. Great content.
I appreciate that, Star. No, nothing much on my channel. I might do something. I might do some sort of my thoughts on this Clayface situation in the AM. See what happens for the rest of the night.
Wack100 is on Clubhouse doubling down on what he said about Big U. And Big U's gangsters on trial, if you ask me. But good to talk to you, Elvis. Good to talk to you.
All right. Respect.
Yes, sir. Respect. Okay. Whew. Okay. I'm here to talk. Coming up on 3 hours, let's get the likes up, as you guys say. Share the stream. Show your support by way of Cash App, PayPal. Big U's gangsters on trial. Big U, 265,000 followers on Instagram. Eugene Henley. Contact to book bigu@gmail.com. Wack100, the Godfather on Instagram, 376,000 followers. Verified. Wack100 Blueface bookings at gmail.com. It's a little too close if you ask me, you know? In terms of the numbers, there can only be one. We're talking black gangs. We're not talking Mexicans. We're talking about black gangs. It's some different shit. Troll Babies, good evening. And again, thank you, Flamethrower. I got you donation. Janelle, hi Janelle. Janelle sends in a Cash App. How often do you see Mammy who gave you the extra biscuit the other day? I'm avoiding that bitch. I didn't like that. She put an extra biscuit in my fucking bag when I went to go buy, was it 1 or 2 apple pies from Popeyes? Bitch, I didn't ask you for an extra biscuit, you know? Now, I had an issue with the Hispanic chick. Well, it was my fault. At McDonald's with the biscuit in the morning. But Mammy at Popeyes, who gave me the free biscuit, I didn't like that. In fact, I threw the biscuit away. I was driving, threw that shit out the window. I didn't ask you for the biscuit, bitch. Jada Bandit, I see my nigga. Jada, do you want to call in, promote your platform? Okay, Blade, I can't focus on Russia and Ukraine right now. We're talking about black news. We're talking about black news, man. Guys, can you please subscribe to Trolling on the RVA on YouTube? It's one of my sponsors. Flamethrower tapping in again. Thank you, Flamethrower, for your support. He says, by accepting the free biscuit, you accepted her energy. Be careful. Oh, that's a whole fact. You know, that's why I threw it away. Yeah, she might have went in the back and wiped the fucking biscuit in her snatch and then wrapped it back up. You know, that's what they do. That's what they do. I threw that shit out the fucking window. Get out of here, bitch. I didn't ask you for that shit. Let's go to area code 213. We talking about Wack100. I got a theory. He's lining Big U up. Are you up to speed? 213. 213. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Pick up the phone. Are you there? You're doing a lot of extra shit. Let's go to 973 in the meantime. Good evening, 973. 973, are you there?
Salute. What's good?
Yes, sir.
My nigga.
How you feel?
I'll take that H-Town niggas line.
Okay, how are you, sir?
Man, what's good, man?
Yes,
the boy
sir.
Jay Bandit.
Hey,
you hear me?
What's up, my nigga? Hey, man, let me get your information on the screen first and foremost. Tell me if this is what you need on the screen in terms of Jay the Bandit, or do you want me to put something different?
I want to promote my YouTube.
Go ahead, please. I'm gonna take care of this while you talk.
Yeah, it's your boy Jay Bandit, straight from Jersey, Patterson, New Jersey, to be exact, representing. I got a project out, Get Money, Stay Sucker Free, streaming on all platforms: Tidal, Pandora, Spotify, Amazon Music, all the audio platforms that most people use. And just promote my project, man. Get money, stay sucker free, because we all out here trying to get money, stay sucker free. A lot of suckers out there don't want to get played out there, so just stay sucker free. A lot of sucker shit out there. You know the vibes.
Now, you're originally from P-Town,
Yes,
Patterson, but you upgraded. You moved out, right?
Moved out the hood. Yeah, I'm in Teaneck. Yes, sir. Reside over there.
Home of the Isley Brothers.
Boy,
Home of the Isley Brothers. Teaneck. Teaneck, New Jersey.
Oh, yes. They got a street named after them. It's 3 blocks away from me.
Yeah.
It's Van Arsdale. It's called Ozzy Brother Way.
It's a fact.
Yeah.
So listen, man. Don't agree with me, but
K-Slay.
Well, yeah. R.I.P. I want to talk about.
Yeah, I'm going to his funeral's Sunday. Yeah, this Sunday.
It's Sunday. I wish I could go.
The
man.
Apollo.
Oh man.
Yeah, this Sunday at the Apollo. Yeah.
That was my guy. We always had great conversations, always showed me and my brand, respect, man. But I'm 57. I can't go around a bunch of niggas and risk getting COVID. You feel me?
You don't want to see. I want to see those straight stunting hoes. That's where I really want to go. To tell you the truth. I know they're going to be there.
I'd rather die in a shootout in the South rather than to fucking get COVID with a bunch of New York niggas.
You in the Matrix already. You got the booster. I ain't get the booster. I got the regular
That's
too.
all
I ain't
right.
get the
That's all right.
Now you got me thinking I should get it.
K-Slay was my guy, but I'm not trying to be around a bunch of niggas up in Apollo, and then I start coughing on the way back to Atlanta. Fuck out of here.
That's Holly Quad. Get him.
Not the fucking COVID will get me, but so hey man, so Wack100, it's just a theory. I think he knew he was what he was doing, even if he didn't know Hassan was taping him. He said what he said for a reason, because Hassan Campbell is a talker, and I respect the fact that he's a talker. What do you think? Do you think that he intentionally wanted to put it out there that Big U no longer controls nothing in the West? You heard the audio, yes?
No, I ain't even hear the audio, but Wack100
Jada Bandit,
he's always trying to be in the public eye.
Jada, you got to spend time with this, man.
I ain't hear it. I'll keep it real. I ain't hear it.
Gotta spend time.
I'm not up to speed.
Gotta spend time with this.
I'm gonna keep it real. I ain't gonna lie. We don't do no lies around here. No false information. It's a Star Report. Okay. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I ain't gonna lie to you. Okay. Yeah. It's in the community section. I'm about to go look.
What's that?
You put it in the community section?
No, go to Hassan Campbell's page, man. I promote Hassan, man. Go over there, just spend some time. Get yourself a fucking some Kush. Get a little Henny, man, and just listen to that shit,
got
man.
that blueberry Kush on deck.
Yeah, there you go.
I feel you, man.
All right.
All the time, man.
Salute. Good to talk to you, man. Salute. Yes, sir. Salute. Okay. Jada Bandit.
You too, man.
Jada Bandit tapping in, folks. Catch him on YouTube. Good nigga. Solid nigga. Hold on a second. What was I saying, for babies? What did I just say something about? In case you're just now joining the show, Big U responded to Wack100, the audio that just came out by way of Hassan Campbell. Big U said on his IG page 12 hours ago, he posted a video of Nipsey Hussle, some interview Nipsey Hussle was doing at a radio station, where Nipsey says in the video, the public should not even react to clown shit. The public should follow real niggas. Clearly he's talking about Wack100. clearly. And then there's another page that I can't find. Oh, he just said something about, Ramadan. He's busy, he ain't got time for COINTELPRO. That sounds hot, my nigga, but, this nigga put his flag on the field. Okay, Jada Band. Let me go to a Devious J as well. He's one of my sponsors. Couple more phone calls. I'm here to talk tonight. I'm here to talk. Turn that down, you fuck. Good evening, 904. Good evening, 904. Are you up to speed? Black News, Wack100, Hassan Campbell, Big U. 904. Pick it up. Yes, no, maybe.
What's going on? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How you feel? What's cracking?
I'm feeling pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm great, sir. I'm 57. I lay down with low mileage pussy. Life is fucking great. Let's get to the topics, please.
That's awesome.
Yes, sir.
That's awesome. Yeah, but I want to get, the more I sit in the back, I was sitting in the back and I was hearing your viewpoints, your point of view. I was like, damn, it's like the more it kind of opens up to me as far as like the chess move. But before we get to that part, okay. I want to give a little different perspective before we get there, okay?
Please, go ahead.
If that's cool.
Yeah.
So I see, the thing about it is, right, I see a parallel between the Mike Tyson incident and Hassan Campbell and Wack100 thing, right? Because it's like we are talking about Wack100 and Hassan, which is two black men, and we all whatever. But I hear a lot of people when it comes to Mike Tyson and the gringo, people are saying, oh, well, Mike Tyson shouldn't have did that and he shouldn't have did this. But I'm like, damn, in that particular situation, it was actually physical. The guy was actually in his face. He could have been talking to his daughter. He could have been talking to his dog. It don't matter. But you interrupting that man's space.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? And then the thing about it, Mike Tyson could have really fucked him up if he wanted to. This is Mike Tyson we talking about. Mike Tyson know how to hit somebody enough to let him know, like, hey, bro, don't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But, so I think that's what, like the parallel between that, like as far as like the black community, I think we need to take a little step back and look at that, how we want two brothers to crash out. But when it comes to the little punk-ass white guy, Mike Tyson, he was wrong. He was this, he was that. Like, damn, they have to respect us, too. We want respect from each other as far as the black community, but, damn, we can get respect from the white people, too, from the Asian people, it might be physical sometimes, but, hey, sometimes that's what it takes. We can't always go, to the courtroom or, paperwork documentation that way. Sometimes we have to get physical and let these motherfuckers know, hey, you can't fuck with us either. That's not cool either. Because we always play this dignity shit like, we supposed to have our heads held high and let the white man slap the shit out of us and we go to court and then that's how we handle it. No, bro. Sometimes we got to slap the shit out of them too. The thing about...
If I can just jump in for a second here, sir, and say this. The female and I earlier, I was just telling her what I personally would have done. But I don't think that's the consensus. I think a lot of people agree with what Mike Tyson did. Now, I can separate myself from what I think Mike Tyson did and what I think he did the right thing. I think he should have slapped the shit out of the snow ape.
Exactly.
And choked him. Then don't punch him. See, when you slap somebody and then you choke them and they experience near death, it's different from punching. See, punching can just be, sharp blows. You may or may not get knocked out. But when not that I'm promoting choking people, but when you choke somebody, and they see the light, the life going out of them, it's a different response. I'm not saying Mike Tyson shouldn't have done that. I said I would have ran to the front and said, help me, Jesus. Help me. Someone call police. But go ahead.
I feel you,
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the only thing I was saying. Like this, it's just a little parallel. I hope people see that. You know, at the end of the day, I think we should be respected from all races, all colors, all even black. You know, all creeds, all whatever. That's basically at the end of the day. That's all I'm saying. But we can get to the Wack 100 shit.
Well, hang on a second, sir. How old are you?
I'm 33.
Okay. I don't want to talk too crazy, but the Caucasian only understands violence.
Yeah.
Only understands violence.
Yeah, because they have that superiority complex, you know.
No, because you can say that, you know, to some degree, but it has to do with being uncivilized and being masters of technology. I'll even throw that in there.
That's cool.
You know, all that trying to work it out is not going to advance. I'll just say the black agenda. I don't want to get too crazy because
90 seconds.
Our YouTube guidelines.
I feel you.
My phone system's getting ready to shut down. Go ahead and finish up, please. Go ahead. Got 90 seconds.
Okay. All right. Yeah. The only thing I want to add to as far as the Wack 100 situation is like the more, like I said, the more I sat behind here and heard the different conversations and heard your viewpoint, the more I kind of agree with your viewpoint. I think at the end of the day, Wack is not stupid. He plays chess. He's playing chess. He's playing chess on a big level. I think Wack really trying to level up. Bro.
Right, so I've got to go. My phone's getting me shut off. Thank you, man. Thank you. I'm sorry. The phone's getting me shut off.
No, thank you.
Okay. Phone system. Pardon me, folks. Let me shut this down. Hold on, everybody. I'm nobody's fan. Nobody's fan, and I sure as hell don't give a fuck about that nigga. Clayface, PKA, Wack 100. But just, kids, keep your eye on that nigga, huh? That's a grimy West Coast nigga. They don't give a fuck about East Coast niggas. Do you know who they give more respect than New York? Let me see if you know in the live chat. Who does California niggas respect over New York niggas? Let me see if you know. Booby Jane, I got your donation. Thank you, Booby Jane. Oh, with all due respect, you got it, Chicago. Chicago. That's gangland too. Yeah. Chicago. Hey, I enjoyed talking with you folks tonight. I hope that you've been entertained and somewhat enlightened. I'll see you tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow. In parting, I sometimes say, may all of your children speak proper English, and may the gates that surround your property keep you safe from common ghetto trash. Good night.